years. You want to say you had some sort of just like random teleport spot just at this location just to fuck with you?
I believe that.
Jason,
Yes.
I'm gonna have her come back from a mission.
Okay.
Wrong.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
This is how you gets into the lab without you noticing.
Bro. All right. Time to announce that we're in character.
Which is why he's always laying down up here, because he has to, otherwise he's hitting the roof.
We are now in character. We are now in character. We are now in character. I'm gonna get in character over here.
That's enough nut moping now, John.
Give me 5 more minutes.
No. It's not time for moping. You have a funeral, man. You have a lot of people who are dependent on you. You are a goddamn rebellion leader. You need to stand up and go out there and not mope around in your lab all day. You need to lead them by example. They just had a loss. You need to man up and be there for them. I'll be here with you when you need to cry, but you need to show them your strong face. Oh, come on.
You see David over there,
hug.
and you owe me for biting my fucking arm off the other day. I apologize.
That's a story and a half. Anyways, come on.
Fine.
Don't you find me, young man. I'm not your goddamn daddy.
Thank fucking God.
Guessing you wouldn't know who I would be.
My father was a lot nicer, man.
Justin was nice, wasn't he? He'd also know exactly what to
Indeed.
say in this situation.
And this is where you need to learn how to speak like him. You know how many of these he had to go through? He had a lot more experience out of you than you, John.
His
You need to
journal,
learn how to do it at some point.
his journal tells
The
me
journey
that.
starts with one step. The journey starts with one step, man.
I
But you just gotta
suppose.
keep on going. Come on.
It doesn't get any
How
easier.
was Sentry? I haven't been able to check in or reach to him.
Well, the entity kind of took over because I was weak enough where he fully took over. As in, the only reason I'm here right now is because the entity decided in his infinite wisdom to give me control back. We could have had another Caleb on our hands if it wasn't for him willingly giving me my power back. But anyway, long story short, I traumatized Sentry more
Have
than I
you
should have.
gone to apologize yet?
I've texted them. I haven't been able to find them.
Not text them. Talk to them in person.
I don't know where they are. They've been.
You literally have access to this entire base, and you can't find them.
They are in
In
one.
fact, isn't that them right there?
Yeah.
Go. Stop
Okay,
moving around.
They probably don't want to talk to me.
You still need to apologize, even if they don't want to speak to you. You need to apologize.
Fuck's sake, fine.
Don't you fuck sake me.
Okay.
I'm here for you, man.
He was here? Black Hawk was here as well.
Hey,
Hello.
Seems like
Hey.
for apothecary.
well,
Give us a moment, please. We need to go take care of something first.
You now? Okay.
Yes, now. Better now than never. Because if you keep delaying it,
enough.
you're never going to do it.
Like this. If we didn't have
Fine.
standardized,
Sentry.
one hell
we might shoot each other.
He just walks up and hugs you.
I mean,
He's gonna.
Immediately just starts crying.
He's
I'm
gonna.
not, I'm not gonna argue it. You're right. Makes
Most
I
of
can't
us
believe-
wear red.
Please listen to him.
Or
Wipe
don't
tears.
let themselves be seen.
Hey, John.
Are red.
You hear John in his own thoughts
like my
being like,
green.
"Oh God,
Because
this is
he
like
will
Justin
never
all
do
over
it
again."
unless he does it now.
On.
He is too caught up in his own head and thinks you hate him.
Here
Am I- Don't you ever think that he
Most
that
of
he
the
was
clothing that
a
we
little bit
have transmitters
too much
that
like
power
Justin?
friends or foes.
Had to yank him out of it.
A little bit, but
Come on.
Friend or
I think
foe,
that's why I liked him so
together
much.
most of the time.
Fair enough.
Friendly
Still
fire
means
is
to
a-
be. Exactly.
No, you.
I
I've
That's
seen it.
what I'm doing.
apologize for what happened. I'm doing better now. You can forgive me for what happened. I texted you over the course of the next fast few days, but the messages
My phone's
weren't
been
good.
dead.
How
I see.
John out of his lab because he was
Sorry.
moping. Again.
I'm
I-
not surprised.
No, this goes to Lily just picking him up and going out.
Whenever you're
ourselves.
ready, I'm here to talk.
I just don't can't take care of you anymore.
It's fine. I can take care of myself.
But you can't. I know you can't. You never do. You can, but you don't.
Well, I have people lately that have been helping.
Knocking sense into the two of you, you mean?
Oh,
I've never
That's
never met two people who care about each other so much, but want to have complications between the two of you. Apologize, both of you. Apologize back, and let it go. There is precious little time in this world. There you are.
I'd hug you, but I
Shouldn't.
don't know if you're ready.
Right? Maybe not yet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
He just walks up, grabs both of you, and pulls you both into a hug.
Jesus Christ! Why are you?
And people wonder why.
I agree.
Ribs, your ribs.
Probably
I was being gentle
4 or
enough.
5 years early and
Because you're not like Justin or anything. Jesus.
What can I say? I'm a bear of a man.
Willow.
Uh-huh.
I'm bare-hearted, big-hearted. You know that.
nice.
Dear Lord, he just
These are these moments where I'm so glad I can just do this.
Twilight.
Fancy.
I'm going with her. I'm going with her.
You just want to show off your new upgrade.
No.
You just want to show off the new thing I did for you. Oh, yeah, no, she's
Not
gone.
really sensory. Hug.
Oh,
Just a
wow.
gentle hug.
Just been
Yay! More people that can run 300 kilometers.
Twilight Sentry and John get a ping that the evil John has escaped the hatch.
You can do the same thing.
Huh.
John?
Yeah, I'm going.
I'll give you a hand. Sounds like you're dealing with issues again.
Yeah, same shit, different day, apparently.
I don't. If he got out, does that mean they got out?
No, I have both of them on a soul leash, including Sentry. Which
But does that mean that they're there though? Because they're the same.
I don't want to think about. Oh, okay. You see him. You see Evil John
they're the
just
same
relaxing relaxing at the desk
God.
without the Sentry. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't want to deal with this one. I don't want to deal with this one.
Relax. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend John is here. Relax, I'm not here for any of you. I'm here for Twilight, Sentry, and Johnny Boy specifically.
Oh no! It's too early for this.
Yeah, well, because of your aspect of morality.
This man for a long ass time.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm
You see John there, and then
what are we
another John
throwing?
here. Your John is here. Okay.
Not my issue.
When are we throwing the toothpick on the bonfire?
Are you talking about the funeral?
Yeah.
Soon. I'm waiting for one last thing before we begin.
Which is...
I'm waiting for me to find the words. I am writing a speech, obviously.
The words are right here, by the way. Flick.
Yeah, I know. We'll start soon. Just got to deal with you first. All right, fine. I'll bite. What do you want? All right, it's time you all learn something.
I said, how are you, Elizabeth?
Oh, I said you said sorry.
All of you need to learn something, and I would like to be listened to. You all have me on a soul leash, and I'm here to help. So, now, what do you think the entity is? Any takers?
I've already told you my theory.
Yeah, I know, kitty cat. I'm talking about the others.
I'm going to figure a way to just...
Honestly, not a fucking clue.
Oh, you're one of the rebellion leaders.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, I know I'm an asshole, but I'm trying to help in this particular instance.
No, the
stain.
Oh, okay, my bad. Uh-huh. Now, you see, that's where you're going wrong. You're thinking of the entity and its morality as evil, which is wrong. Let me ask you this. Do you think I'm evil?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because you've done terrible things, apparently. You are quite literally Caleb in another world.
You see there. But that's not from my perspective. In my perspective, it's simple. People are imperfect, cause each other pain. From my perspective, I'm doing an act of mercy while giving people something to worship. Something to unite them.
Killed several people and
Semantics.
Yes, but my point is, people that are evil in the eyes of many, they're not evil in their eyes. That is the point I am making. I'm going somewhere with this, trust me. Now, that is what it is. You hear John reply, okay, but what does this have to do with the entity? Everything, stupid. The entity was first made because of a conflict between two brothers, both of them having different views of how the world should be. They have a reason like everyone else. It's more complicated. Lectors gravitate towards darkness. It's in their literal DNA. But the entity, he has said millions of times that he feeds off of what's there. Think of handling the entity like walking a tightrope. You can learn and slightly lose balance sometimes, which allows you to use that wonderful power of yours. But it's up to you to find that threshold. Find the threshold of how far off you can balance. All right? Drinking alcohol helps, of course. It numbs you to your emotions. That's why it helps. But it makes your body and your power weaker. You ever wonder why Caleb and Dean are always stronger than you? It's only recently because you're cutting back. What you need to do is we need to work on you absorbing my entity. Once you do that, I can personally restore balance to your fucking entity, and I can also prevent Caleb from ever going in your head again permanently. Permanently, he will not be able to invade that little head of yours, because I know how to do that. Any questions?
What's in it for you?
You see, that's... Well, not particularly. By absorbing the entity, I will become one with John here. But to be honest, I don't care anymore. To be quite honest, I've already lost everything. My universe has long since recovered from my reign. I have quite literally nothing to live for other than make this particular John stronger. Because, to be quite frank, I just want to. I don't need a reason. I just want to make him strong enough to kill his dumbass father. I
guarantee you won't try to influence his mind if you become one with him.
What about your century?
Well, To be quite honest, I have her. She's asleep right. No, he is asleep right now. But to be quite honest, he has his own agenda. He has his own agenda, his own set of things he wants to do that are far worse than mine. Which I guess you could probably say the same about good old Idia. I think that's her name. But my point is, what's in it for me is I get to make a John that is powerful than anything I've ever seen before. And it doesn't matter. Once he absorbs the entity, I'm still here. I don't have the entity anymore. So I'm going to revert back to how my mind state was before I unlocked the power, which is how all John Lectors begin. A scared boy who just wants a little bit of love and compassion. That's how all Johns are. That is how all Bloodlust's powers begin. That is how the Lector gift is born, from a scared child, including Caleb. That's how it always begins. And that is how I will end. By becoming one with John.
You sure you just don't want to beat a Caleb in any reality?
I don't know how that makes me feel.
Well, that's the thing. That's all I want. And if I have to become one with Johnny Boy here to accomplish that goal, I'm gonna damn well do it. Killing my Caleb is pointless. He is a rebellion leader and he's more powerful than you could possibly imagine. His universe is safe from LectorCorp now that I'm gone, thanks to that fucking asshole werewolf. I have been in that prison for years because he wanted to fix him. He tortured me and just figured out the ins and outs of the entity to figure out what exactly makes an entity tick. Eventually, I worked well enough with him where he stopped doing that. But now you get my perspective. I'm helping because I just want to defeat a Caleb Lecter. And if I have to become one with him to do it, I will. It is a selfish reason, just like John's reason. You want to kill Caleb? I want to kill Caleb. Simple as that. We want the same thing. Exactly.
I can understand that. Still doesn't mean I trust you.
You don't have to. I really, that day when you were in John's spirit world, that elf woman, Idia, she broke my soul leash. I came back to you, I saved you two willingly, and then I let him put the soul leash back on. If that's not a sign that you can trust me, I don't know what is.
I don't think so.
I mean,
no.
He still has the leash on him, so it doesn't matter even if we.
No, I'm reset.
Besides, I have to listen to everything he says. He tells me to do anyway.
Oh, I'm in.
The soul leash and everything.
It's a specific thing.
Downside, honestly, other than
You have to be very.
That's the problem I have. I don't see any downsides. That makes me more suspicious.
Fair enough.
But
let me sweeten the pot.
Actually, I do. I see a downside. If he merges with John, what are we gonna do about Sentry? Because now we have no leeway with him. He'll be able to do whatever he wanted. And we won't be able to stop him. We don't have any leverage of his John.
You might not like the solution I have for you.
Leave a bad upgrade? It's actually kind of cool in here.
Well, first of all, I don't actually die. Like I said, my mind reverts to back before I unlock my power.
Yeah,
but
I think it'd be a bit different. They wouldn't.
Oh yeah, she's controlling this all on her own, and then I'm in here.
They will
be the same person.
There's a seat. In a test cavity. There's like
the only solution I have for you is to fucking pour lead between that sentry's eyes. That's my solution.
Let's see if I can get out. Lima, can you open up the door real quick?
How can you suggest that? I could see if it was John, but not you. You.
Actually, really cool.
That's the thing.
I'm surprised.
Yes, I love her. Or him. Of course I love him. The problem is, and this is real here, he would probably want that anyway. He would probably want to die anyway. But then again, John has that sentry on a soul leash. Well, no, I don't. But at the same
Why
time,
would you suggest it not knowing?
because I don't care. That's why. I don't care if they live or die. Once I'm gone, once I'm one with John, what do I care? I mean, if most, maybe my sentry will start following your John like a puppy because I'm in there. Who knows what that sentry's going to do? But I want to sweeten the pot a little bit. He goes in his hatch and he grabs something. Here. He hands you a relic. You want to learn, you want to be able to know rage magic like John can. Well, rage spirit magic. That's your key to do it. Using that relic, with time, you can learn how to use the same spells that John can use. You know, spirit magic.
But I don't have any... What?
Let me explain. That relic is basically, think of it like a substitute for an energy gland. A substitute for not being able to use spiritual power. That's what it's made for. It's made so you can use it. Or you can use spirit magic without needing an energy gland. Simple as that.
It's an artificial spirit gland.
What
That's
he said,
interesting.
I'm leaving. I've said my piece. You have a funeral to get to. But John, tonight, be here. I'm going to teach you how to do it, but in order to do that, we're going to need to fight. A lot. So be ready for that. I'm at the wrong hatch. I'm over here. Good day. He jumps through the hatch and closes the door.
Nope.
Well, that was
Well,
interesting.
That was eventful. I sure learned a lot today.
Sounds like it. Seems that Limu got a new Mac.
Ah,
Oh,
is it
great.
finally up and running?
Indeed.
Hugh,
Anyways,
Hugh,
there's a funeral to do.
You get a message from the Rebellion Alliance. It is again that picture of the news article saying Caleb kills a family of 3 with a 15-year-old. But you get a picture of Adia and Caleb standing by a figure. Seems to be a small woman. But then you hear a recording about one of them mentioning John. But that's only sent to you, Hugh. That's not sent to John.
I'm sending a message to other rebellion leaders, asking them to look into the identity of that woman, and specifically to the intelligence department at the Starfall. Look into that lady, that figure.
They said
between
all
them.
the generals are covering it up. We have no leads. The only lead we know is that John
Understood.
is involved.
Try and find
somehow.
anything. Try and find anything you can. And he will send off with that, not even saying it to John. Alright, John, you have a funeral now.
Yeah, I know, I
man.
know.
Pats you on the back. Come on. I know it's harsh, but put on the brave face of a commander here.
Right, I know.
You ready? I said.
As much as I'll ever be. There's a few more There are a few
Yes,
more
you will.
recruits that are asleep. I want to wait a little bit longer to see if they wake up.
The longer you wait, the harsher it gets. The harder it gets, you know.
I'm aware.
Limu Plus.
So that's
Big
so it seems
sister.
that's working now. You happy with your big
I
mech
wonder-
body, Limu? Wonderful.
Just the hand on the
Should
shoulder.
we, like, on the thigh piece, one of the thigh pieces have, like, a chibi version of Limu stomping on Caleb?
That might be adorable.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
I do believe we have to paint.
Oh, for God's sake.
I don't know.
I would
where.
say go with Exodus or Citadel.
One of the two for the name.
I wonder if we can get these thrusters optimized.
Better prepare the
I
grave.
assume you have the grave ready?
Almost.
We should probably finish that up, but first.
Volka, I will do my best
While
to
we're
remember.
waiting. We're waiting on people to wake up. We probably want to take care of that.
The hell continues. Yes.
This is Mr. Yori of the Black Hawk Rebellion. He wished to meet you.
Nice. Alright.
Oh, you're from the
Shut the
Blackhawks.
fuck up, Loki!
Last time
sir.
I heard, your rebellion's kind of going to shit, huh?
Speaking plainly, sir, you would be correct with that information. It's been a bit of a mess since I joined.
I have a bit of a lead to help you guys out over there, but it'll take some time, but soon I will have something ready for you. But for now, just hold on to her. Willow knows what she's doing, she's just hurting. Give her time to figure it out.
Yes, sir. I agree with that, with being one of the newer recruits, though it does seem a lot of the more seasoned members and higher-ups will be the ones I believe we'll have to convince more so on that.
To give you a bit of context, Willow's brother was kind of the person who was holding everything together. After he died, it kind of just fell apart.
Oh, okay.
Willow has a temper, and, well, her brother kind of balanced it out. There's nothing to balance her out.
I'll wait for you over by the grave.
Very well. Either way, I assume you're here on the Blackhawks' behalf for the funeral.
Yes, sir. I was informed recently of the funeral because of my new membership into the rebellion. Was not given too much information, so was not aware until I arrived that I was here to represent for such a very personal situation for you all.
Well, that makes sense, considering. I have to catch somebody up, but you just make yourself at home.
Sure thing. Appreciate your
Come
hospitality.
on, Zen. I have to give you some saddening news.
Oh, shit.
So,
Okay, spill the beans.
So, Apothecary is dead.
How?
And there was a Lieutenant Elf. She turned herself into a Maldrick. Anti-magic field. Killed him on the spot.
Shit. Let me guess, she escaped.
Nope, she's dead. Once an elf turns himself into a Maldrick, they turn into a monster. A monster capable of a very large feat.
Got it. So who's the beastkin that just walked right past me?
Oh, those are the new recruits. Her name is Volka. She's a fox beastkin, and then there's another one, but they are, I guess, sick or something. And there's another.
Look like
there's
a
couple.
bear.
Oh, that's the Starfall leader. That's Hugh. That's the Starfall rebellion leader. He's like me. He's a rebellion leader. We have a lot of beastskin recruits coming in, just to give you a bit of a warning.
Holy shit. How many?
She does have the murder minions.
Besides the two that just joined the other day, we got two more coming in.
Oh my god, that's a lie. Oh my god.
You are
Be not
officially
afraid.
no longer
Who's
the
that?
tallest recruit. This is Limu.
Well, I'm gonna go prepare the funeral.
A grave. You just ran face first and just gone.
It's
Poor
alright, he's
Mikey.
an asshole. You know, Apothecary left me one thing.
Oh.
His
I wanted to do the
crystal.
funny and say you hear a whisper of him in there, but no.
He gave me his
Though-
dome crystal, held his very being.
Actually, would Aku be able to sense his spirit?
Would who?
As the Akuma.
What?
No, because his spirit is going to be watching the funeral tonight.
Not only would John feel it because of soul sight and everything, but she would as well.
Yeah, you would probably feel it. You would probably, because you had a stronger bond to him, you'd probably be able to hear him laughing at John's speech.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Oppo's spirit is going to be around. He's going to be laughing, crying, mainly laughing at John during the speech. But yeah,
Man, fuck you.
that's just how Oppo was, though.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, I gotta.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this graveyard, with time's gonna become a lot more full. I suppose I should get used to people dying, huh? You did tell me that after all. Whatever.
Jace. So we'll just see Jace looking at something, then looking at John, then looking at something, like, confused. Because Oppo's just laughing at it.
Wait a minute. But you chuckle fuck, I see you over there. Jace. I'm coming over there. So let me make sure I'm getting this straight. Why are you here? You know why I'm here. You know how it works.
Yes.
Yeah, Jace, but why you? You could have sent one of your fucking recruits to fucking stay in here. Why you? Now I'm gonna have you standing there the whole time?
Invisible.
I mean, yeah. He's right next to you, isn't he?
Snicker. Snicker,
Yeah.
snicker. Oh, John.
Knowing
You
him,
never
he's
do
probably
get
not gonna
that
become
old.
invisible.
You never do get old, John.
The fact that you went feral over this whole thing, you're hurting, John. I'm here to help, despite my own problems. Yeah, I know, Jace. It's not fucking easy. Especially the fact that I blame myself still. Yeah, because Dean would have let you just slip right on by. Fucking
Get
hell.
up on top of the fucking gravestone.
Yeah.
Before I let everyone over here, suppose I should just talk to you, even though you're probably not going to become visible. I'm going to assume that's not you.
Definitely not awful.
This is definitely not Oppo just sitting on top of the grave staring down at you.
Fuck you.
Like,
I'm
dude,
trying to have a serious moment
I'm
here.
going to use this as a representative of his spirit. For those who can see
Okay.
it.
He's judging you.
Are you sure lightning at people?
What do you need?
I was just waiting for everybody else to show up.
Go get the others.
Should have planted a
It's
tree,
time.
by the way.
I did. It's going to take time to grow. Go get the others. Leave me be for a second.
Hippity hoppity, get to the gravesite.
Yes, that works too.
Pitter patter, get to the grave. Get to the grave.
Well, this is happening.
Tactful, you forgot to tell Panzer.
You forgot to tell Bishop.
In the NPC chat.
I'll be like, where's everybody running to?
The funeral started. Please assemble if you wish.
He is here spiritually with you. I'm just not gonna be in his model right now.
You know, normally Jace is the person who does the funerals, not me. I suck at these.
Not the Kuma.
Even though I hosted Jace's wife's funeral.
Kuma?
Ugh.
Who?
That was Apothecary's familiar.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Poor little bean.
Oh damn, no pressure or anything. Holy shit. A lot of people. Whew.
Well, yeah.
We wouldn't miss this for the world, John.
Right.
We still got a few stragglers. You got some more time.
I know, I'm composing myself. Give me a moment here.
Hyperventilate.
You're not helping. No, I'm good. I'm good. Fucking hell.
Where the fuck is your hat?
Do we have everyone?
Ask the fox.
Let me look.
I think as many that are willing to show.
Grabs the hat.
It's not on me. Wait, what?
Wait, who's the one who has the hat?
We got one more.
I just know.
We're
I don't know, I
missing
threw
one.
it.
Wonderful.
Good luck finding it. Because
Chaz, here he
you
comes.
didn't know where it went.
Fuck's sake.
Now, is that everyone?
I believe so.
Wonderful. Can't believe I'm about to do. I should have wore a suit. I feel like I should have worn a suit. Eh, whatever.
None of us are wearing a suit, though.
Apothecary would have laughed at you if you wore a suit to this.
You should have shaved.
Definitely should have shaved.
I couldn't shave even if I wanted to.
Yeah,
Huh?
All right, I guess we'll begin.
Back faster than he can shave it.
All right.
Oh, that's funny.
It really does.
So, I'm gonna begin now. You know, I'm not that good at speeches, so I'm going to put aside what I wrote and speak from the heart here. We're here to honor a great friend and a great medic. You know, I remember the day he joined. He instantly reorganized the entire med bay, said that the way I organized it was dog shit. And it took a while for me to get used to how to listen to his accent. And I speak both Elven and Beastkin. And he gave everything he had for this rebellion. He was a brother to all. In this loss, we gotta honor his memory by fighting like hell for the cause he laid down his life for, because we are here to fight for those who can't fight for themselves anymore. All we can do is keep pushing forward, take down LectorCorp one planet at a time. But today, we're not doing any of that. Today we're going to honor his memory. We're going to honor Apothecary the way he would have wanted. Us talking about the pleasant memories, all the good memories we had with him, and mourn his loss. If anyone wants to speak, they have the floor. If you want to. Sentry.
I do.
Alright, Sentry, you have the floor.
As some of you may know, and some of you may not, Apothecary wasn't just a friend to me, he was my brother. I found him 5 years ago, about now. He was buried in mud, and there was only a little bit of mana coming off of him, so I saw him and I knew there was something. So I studied and I studied for ages, and I managed to make it so he had sentience. And the first thing he said to me was, "It's about time." And he was a goofball and silly, and he was so grateful. There was life in his eyes, and I knew that I never wanted to see it fade.
Pretend I'm still here. Chad, I'm about to do something. If I can find his model. What the fuck was that?
What are you doing?
Where the fuck is my thing? There's my thing. There we go. I'm becoming visible. Fuck this.
I don't think I will, though.
Fair enough.
There was not a single moment where he thought, "Let me not follow him." He always looked out for me, and I knew that he would be there. I always sensed him there. I always knew that he would just be around the corner, and he would always have a silly little game where he'd give me +1 or take away 1 mana, and he'd always do these little things. And I will forever miss them. Apothecary is a fighter. He always was, he always will be, and he will continue to watch for those he cares about. I know that. His loss is hard for me, it always will be, it never will not. But I know he was always there for me, even in his death. And even in his death, he gave me a gift. And I will cherish and hold on to that forever. And I will never, ever let his memory die. And I hope the same goes to all of you. Where you will cherish and hold on to the memories he has given you. That's all.
We're here, kid.
Anyone else has anything to say? I'm on up here to say these. Now's a chance.
After everyone's done saying things to the crowd, let everyone go up to the grave to say the last word.
Honestly, I didn't think the day would come. Really, he was the best of all of us. Both mental fortitude and strength. And otherworldly abilities that some of us share.
Come on.
I didn't know him too much on a personal level.
You
probably because
think this is the
half the
only
time I
loss
was
you'll
busy
feel?
goofing around until I matured a bit more. But when I
get out of my
got
head,
to talk to
idiot.
him a little more, I appreciated his presence. I appreciated the little things that he did. Every
You
word
know,
had something behind
I'm actually kind of impressed about his wording here.
every action
Look at you giving a compliment. Freaking new Bill.
a lesson for me.
Listen, just because I'm an entity doesn't mean I can't give a compliment once in a while. He's doing good.
I hadn't really grown since 16 years old. But he's the one who really taught me to grow up a little. And also the first ones I probably trusted more than anyone. Really. I have something to give him. I kind of wanted to give him this while he was still alive, but just places like a tiny marble ring. I've gotta admit it's very confusing now. It's very tough without him, because he was pretty much the foundation of this rebellion. I'm not going to lie. But now we have to learn without him. Now we have to pick up our weight. But also, he would also want us to smile. Lift our heads up. Recently, all of us have been crawling.
You ever notice that
with each
people are better
other
at wording than you?
at each other's throats, and
I noticed.
really not getting past all the troubles that we had in our lives.
I also ever noticed that I never let you have peace and quiet in your head during these kind of moments.
So
You spoke all the way through my friend's funeral. I'm used to this.
I want to make everyone smile here for Apothecary.
You know, are you eating something in my head? Yeah, popcorn. You know, you never really did host a funeral for the female Joe that died that time ago, huh?
And he was too.
Oh shit, you're right about that. I should talk to Joe about that. I should also get his ass to fucking mutate himself. I think you should say something. Right. Does anyone else want to speak before we continue to the one last part? Limu, you have the floor. Or which one do you want to go first? Oh, okay, Limu, go ahead. Limu speaking. Shocking.
Twilight will still be behind you, but I gotta take care of something IRL. Be right back.
Join this rebellion.
I am a patient man.
When I first joined this rebellion, Apothecary was there to greet me.
I'm still here. You know, oh. Ignore me. Fuck. I'm having issues with my headset.
Question.
Did you tell Sentry that Oppo Spirit is here? Because they'd probably feel it too.
I did not. You could tell them in the DMVC.
That would have been smart.
Hey Sentry, a bit of a note for you. Apothecary's spirit is here watching the funeral. He is just not visible.
As a note, I am changing into Silver Apothecary, and he can see Apothecary, just so you know.
Very well. He probably just sees them standing behind Sentry.
Alright. Fucking.
It was hard. Holding him in. My hands holding him in. But I am. Always knew. But he would still be there for me. Will be there for me. And Anna. Had to give him this last gift.
I didn't expect this many people to speak.
Open. Her chest pops open. Chest of my girlfriend. And she pulls out a small potted plant. When the plants that Apothecary gave her to plant.
You have no fucking idea, chat, how hard it is to be in a funeral as all my characters at once. I've been having to, like, change models every 10 seconds for this shit.
Then stop changing.
It's fine.
Just pretend that they are there.
I know you wanted to say something, Conric. It's worth the immersion, chat.
Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow.
Now you owe David.
I am the
money.
sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain.
Ready.
When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush.
Huh?
Quiet birds in circled flight.
Mo.
I am the soft
But I
stars
bet you David
that
and
shine at
John
night.
made a bet about it.
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
Well, alrighty then. If anyone has nothing else to say, I will continue. Going once. Going twice. And alright. I'm going to be finishing this up. You know, as one last personal note, Apothecary did leave me one thing, too. His Dolom crystal held his very being, and he somehow, for some reason, entrusted it to me. But specifically to make it into a weapon. Specifically a weapon. And I will fight all of our enemies with this blade, because it is what Apothecary wanted. Now, as a final thing, you may all go up to the grave and say your last words to Apothecary. Otherwise, talk amongst yourselves. Celebrate his life. That is what he would have wanted. Anyone who wants to walk up, feel free. Nailed it.
Till Valhalla, brother. Till Valhalla.
Valhalla. I didn't know she believed in that.
You should probably let the others know that they can leave if they wish. If they don't all just stand there, idly not knowing what's happening next.
I mean, I assume they know that. People have been
Fair.
walking away with each time. Quite the speech you had there.
Well, it's sort of extempore, like yours.
You were awfully good with your wording there. Just good work.
John?
Yeah.
When do you think you're available?
Sure. What's up?
Walk with me.
Okay. What's troubling you?
So what's on your... What's troubling me is that what we're going through right now.
What do you mean?
Leslie was an eyewitness to a certain brawl you had with somebody.
Oh, that. Well, much like how everyone deals with their grief in their own way, I unfortunately don't have my way, so because of all the powers I have, it kind of gets ugly. It's why I had to disappear for 4 days after he died. I was a danger to other people. So I isolated myself.
It's fair. But, you know.
Promise you I'd be more honest. I'm struggling, Loki. This whole rebellion started after Caleb brainwashed my best friend and had him kill all my friends. On top of putting my sister in a... killing my sister. Both of them. Well, you know about the other one. I only made this rebellion is to stop what happened to me happened to other people. This rebellion is built on the other graves you see in that Zen garden. Well, besides Mickey's grave and the other one that is separate from the others.
Yeah, that one's, a little gung-ho. But... we all fight something that we lost. We also fight for people, other things that we like to lose. Tangible things like freedom. We want that as much as you. So.
I suppose.
And war can be messy as well.
Yeah.
It can be ugly. It's not fun.
John, if the spirit of Harpo becomes visible, how visible does he become? Does he become visible to everyone?
No. Only to people with soul sight.
Okay.
Those who came to you. They sought the same goal.
No, you don't have soul sight.
Well, I'm a different story, but hey, you know, still here.
Yeah, I know. There's just so many people expect me to have all the solutions. Hell, reporters harassed me about what Caleb did on Earth recently. I don't know anything about that.
Hmm.
It's always two heads are better than one. You know.
Right.
We're here. I mean, honestly, you don't know anything, then
Still have your allies.
I'll help you. No,
Your
I'll help
teammates.
you find that answer.
Right.
You just have to talk with us.
It's difficult. I let people in, and the entity takes advantage. It's a cycle. And when I get emotionally compromised enough, yes, and I had to hold back everything it had within me, not to harm you.
John.
Hell, I got so fucking distraught recently. My werewolf side went full feral, and I bit David's arm off. I mean, granted, his immortality fixed that, but don't worry about it.
Well, how many times have I attacked you, Anime?
You know what? I'm gonna go look for my. cat.
Very few times, but
Did
still.
someone take your hat again?
And
I
threw
threw
it
it.
into the sand. I'm gonna go look for it
Okay. Alright.
Either way, I'm needed somewhere, but thank you for checking on me.
Look, just talk with us.
I'll
Be
try.
here. Not therapists, obviously, but
I'd say that's
No, I'm
Jace's
being-
job, but
He's not allowed to be.
he's not the best. He has his own problems.
I'm alive! Huh?
Anyway, gotta go deal with stuff. Feel free to do the Charles thing whenever, by the way. I'm going to inform both my wife and Zoe
You
because
scared
you
the
asked
shit
me.
out of me.
I regret nothing. I am changing to Lucius. I was told to inform the both of you.
Why? Who's
I don't
Lucius
fuck-
again? Oh.
Have fun. I'm changing into him. Feel free to fucking coordinate something if you want. The things I fucking do.
You
I
got me
know.
fucked up.
Alright, I'm in Cactus now. Hush! Ugh. Now while they do that...
Oh, good job.
Let me just...
He just spawned in front of me as I was leaving the staff room. He like spawned and I'm like, oh. She doesn't know quite yet, but she's there's like in character she doesn't know, but out of character, I'm making
Chat,
it
I'm
where
about to
she-
scare the fucking shit out of Loki.
Alright.
Hey. Hey. Oh. Everyone has that but me. I should go see Apothecary's grave. I never really did that when I was in my time.
Oh, with she Evoca likes him a little bit, but doesn't know quite yet. It's just more inside. Yeah. Oh my god.
Why are you tailing that Blackhawk guard?
Okay. How long do you think?
What do you mean tailing?
Well, there's a
wasn't-
fast travel station, so there was no need to go this way. That guard's the only person not using it, and you're following him. And you were peeking behind the
I
tree.
was actually in front of him for a while.
Right. Well, either way, whatever. Just weird that you're following him.
Oh, that's that sucks.
You hear Lucius on comms. What? Twilight is following a Blackhawk guard. It's a little suspicious. This is Lucius, by the way. I just wanted to inform any of you, considering I remember Valentina capping somebody recently. Just felt I'd let you know.
It's okay, Sentry. Hey, don't worry about. Takes out a flask, dumps some. Sip.
I think I'm gonna go lie down.
Okay. If you ever need to talk, we're here.
Thank you. It does mean a lot to me. But, yeah. I'm gonna go.
Well, alrighty then. Oh, hello.
Hi there. I don't think I got your name last time I saw you.
Lucius?
Hmm. So, I'm guessing you're John's nephew, from what I've heard.
Yeah. At one point you might have seen the big guy with the orange armor with the yellow glowing parts. That's my father.
I thought I saw someone, but I wasn't sure. I thought it was just a flick of the light.
Really orange hair. Glowing, in fact.
Hmm. Interesting. How come you're never around that much, though? I'm shocked if you're a part of this rebellion.
I'm not. I'm trying to convince John to let me in, but at the moment he's saying I just have to think about a team to put him on.
So you're in and out of the out? Okay.
I'm not officially part of it, but he says he just has to find the right squad for me, I guess. He was thinking about opening Team Rush, but he doesn't have somebody who can be a squad leader, I guess, or something.
Well, I just started, so it wouldn't be best for me to do it. But if he wants Team Rush to open, I want to join. I'm already comfortable in my room there.
I'm okay. I mean, you can talk to him. I'm sure he'll listen to you.
I don't know what to say much, because you're so awkward around other people.
I didn't really know Apothecary. I'm not exactly from here, and yeah, it's a bit complicated.
I'm not from here either. I just started after he passed.
Ah.
Yes. I'm good now.
Finally. And I can see if I can do this without the need for the big extravagance. Keep the energy in, Lucius.
Sorry about that. I had a little emergency I had to take care of.
Ah, alrighty then. Well, Lucius earlier said that he caught Valentina stalking the Blackhawk Rebellion guard. Come on. Oh, that's better. Ah, wish you were bigger. Ah, glad to know I can do it on command now.
Oh, welcome back. Hey, could you do something about the flying dinosaur over there?
No. I can't
Why are you
fly.
backing away? Why is he backing away?
I don't know.
That? Also, Zap.
I don't have wings like my father.
Doesn't work on me anymore,
You
bitch.
Okay. What?
Touches right on top of you.
I'm gonna just...
About a training simulation in your new form. Looks like you have a challenger, Rookie.
Are you okay, sir?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're gonna get friends. But at the same time, we could be rivals.
Just as a general question, Bishop, when do you plan on coming in as Charles?
When me and Loki have our little fight. That's gonna be soon. I'm at least trying to push it to soon.
Okay.
He's back.
Oh God. I'm being stared at.
John, this is Twilight. I have a request to make for a training simulation between Rookie and Limu.
Go, as long as it's both consensual, I don't give a shit. Go ahead.
Hold on, you might let me finish. They want to use mechs, so we'd be fighting
Like a
on the
mech
beach.
fight?
Yes. So we'd be doing it on the beach with the.
My drawer, my drawer, left bottom left, portable simulator. Go get it and do it.
Yes, sir.
If I stay here, do I really need to die in order to become powerful enough to save my father?
Breathing fire into the purple one's mouth. They told him to tell him that Stay on standby. There might be an injury soon.
Is that a romantic thing that I don't understand?
I don't know. I'm different beast-kin tribes and different planets and yeah.
I am so confused.
What the hell's happening over here?
Mounting.
Oh shit! Okay.
Alright.
So
Zap.
gone. I'm awakening.
That just makes her collapse.
Okay, that's it.
Nope.
I'm not a part of that. I am not a part of that.
I'm
As
not
soon as I heard
I'm
the
not
word
dealing
mounting.
with that.
No. We just end ourselves right.
I'm just going to hide in here. What the fuck did we just see?
Probably mating season. I don't know.
I guess I'm more human than beast skin because I know my family never had to deal with that shit.
No. I'm gonna tell you this, and I kinda learned a little bit. If you're happy and have beast skin together, not a lot of your beast skin shit probably works. Kind of. I don't know. I'm just guessing honestly. At this point.
I don't remember the last time I got to sit in that train.
Touched my fire! Run! These bitches fucking... They messed with the files I sorted. Yes, they sorted the files. I know who it was. It was fucking Conrick.
Is he the robotic guy?
Yeah. With the white fucking hair strings or whatever the fuck you want to call them.
The one that did a poem during Apothecary's funeral?
I think so. That's what Akuma told me. Fuck. This is why I put luster.
I think they're all going to see it. Is it worse out there?
I'm not finding out. I'm standing right here.
We're okay? We're okay.
We're okay. It's not there anymore.
I'm not trusting it.
I'm not trusting it either.
It might be at the beach.
Where the fuck have you been hiding though?
I can go invisible, so most of the time I'm just invisible.
Yeah. Very much so.
Sounds like how my brother was.
Also, how is David and John doing?
David's still recovering from when John went absolutely fucking apeshit. But other than that, you know, David seems to be doing all right. John's a mess.
That's not good. Probably have to talk to them later, both of them. Whenever they're not in issues. Kinda want to bonk their heads together.
I'm guessing you talk senses into them, even though they're the leaders of the rebellion?
Yeah, David and John are the leaders. Well, John's the leader, but David is the co-leader or commanders.
Yeah.
But she talks sense into them, even though she's a recruit?
Sometimes.
Okay, fair enough.
Not John, he never gives you a chance. He just isolates himself. That's kind of John's MO.
Either of you know where John is?
No.
Doing paperwork in his room.
Actually, I think you're needed in the med bay right now.
And they didn't call me? Oh, Lord.
I mean, I'm not sure. Let's just say someone tried to give Loki a new dom.
Out.
Out of this engineering room. We don't know. Fucking Conrick doesn't. We ain't doing it in here. I mean, speaking of shit. Out.
Okay.
Well, pray then.
Grounded. Go. Grounded. Go. Fucking get.
Oh my.
Dumbass. There. I have more sense than all these bitches in here. That's the problem.
And I got Connor who messed with my files. 3 months I'm gone, and he messes with the files that I freaking... What is it called? How the character my brain is having an aneurysm.
I believe in you.
Honestly, I started before the 3 months and stuff since I've been here. I have been doing nothing but staying out of people's way and doing file work while John and David usually check in on me. I'm highly antisocial. If I find someone who's antisocial like me, I tend to get along with people.
I think about it. I do remember John and David making me use my poof ability sometimes to check on you. See if there's no one following you or anything.
Yeah, or I usually sleep in the chair because I don't get enough rest.
I know.
Yeah. Please don't tell John about the coffee stash that I have under my bed.
Your secret's safe with me?
And if you want any, just let me know. I'm willing to share.
I can't process caffeine.
Could use it for a prank. You're in there.
I mean, yeah, I mean, stuff like caffeine, drugs, poison, I'm immune. Actually, any medication for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can do is consume, you know, obviously because I'm half human. I don't need to sleep that often, though. All I gotta do is sit in the sunlight.
You're lucky. I wish I had that power, but I can't.
Well, it's mainly because
human.
my father is Jace, so that helps.
Yeah. Also out of character. Stop flipping off the floor. What did it do to you?
Do what I want.
You what I want. I mean, I want the floor.
You probably see my sister as well, right?
No. How have you been lately?
Fine. I've just been trying to better my situation.
Oh? What situation?
I can't say much, but I came here to save somebody, and I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it. I really want to save this person. It's the only reason I'm here. It's the only reason I exist, and I just want to... I just need to get stronger. I'm trying to convince John to let me officially join the rebellion on a team, but he's iffy about it. He says I can go on missions, but that I have to be careful.
And you do, because it does involve your death.
Death works a little differently for me. I'm still mostly human, but my father's side kind of changes a few things in meaningful ways.
Yeah. As I heard around John's whole entire family is weird with power. As I've noticed.
Not me. I'm really weak.
You don't seem weak.
I only recently unlocked my power, and my power is just a bunch of stuff that was given to me. I didn't really
Maybe, but you can make it stronger.
I have my own enemy.
Train up. Yeah.
She's coming after me, and only I can take her down. And I'm gonna kill her for what she did to me.
Well, all you gotta do is train up, get stronger, and build up. like everyone else had to do here.
I guess.
You'll get there.
I suppose.
Took me 3 months to get a new ability. That's a long time for someone like me.
Took me 18 to get the power I just got.
Damn. Oh. Hey. Sometimes we get our powers differently at certain ages.
Wait, aren't you Scarlet? Aren't you David's kid?
Yeah.
I see.
Since he's been around with the way my mental state has been, he knows about what happened to my mother and my father. Because of Caleb.
I see.
Yeah. I was in New York just how John was. And we were in the crossfire.
I see.
So David has basically been watching me like a father, and if I remember, John has been acting like a son.
I guess that helps considering David is immortal.
It does. Hopefully, no one has to use the way of basically killing him.
Well, there are multiple ways to kill David.
Don't do it.
You guys will have to watch out for it. Oh my gosh.
Sounds like you had a really eventful time. You recalled, weren't you?
You're new.
I am the new medic.
I believe he is
That's
the new
okay.
head medic.
I don't know who you are, though. Or you either.
I am Lucius.
And I'm Scarlet.
Scarlet. I believe I've seen you on the records. I don't think I've seen you on the records, though.
I'm technically not part of the rebellion, although I'm trying to be.
That would explain it, yes. Well, my medical bay is always open for those who seek the recently. I'm trained in most forms of doctoring and medicine.
You smell different. Are you a vampire?
Well, I'm a vampire, dear. No, not a vampire. I take shame in that. I kid. I'm a vampire. What most people would call the origin of the vampire race.
Would he be able to smell like Lucius's blood? Or like anything?
I did need to add that to my sheet, but yes, he can smell blood types and blood.
Well, his is boiling, like constantly boiling, like a pot of water.
What is up with your blood, Lucius?
My blood is so hot it boils inside my body.
That makes no sense. That will put you at a fever constantly and die.
My father isn't human.
But that doesn't mean it won't boil your brain unless your brain is highly heat resistant.
My entire body is heat resistant. I'm immune to heat.
That is interesting. Indeed. You're free to go, Valentina, to wander around the base. My watch over here is loosened for now.
Alright.
Though, whenever I call for my medics, I don't want all my medics to show up at the maid bay if they are around.
You got it.
You seem to be staring.
Huh?
You're staring a bit. Was there something on my face?
No, I just tend to zone out a lot.
That's me mask. Yes, I'm just trying to get to know the new faces I have yet to defeat yet. If anyone wishes to learn anything about first aid, I'm also willing to teach people. I'm already planning to teach Loki first aid, so that we at least have most people willing or able to at least apply general aid when in the middle of combat. No point in leaving that only to medics when I can have medics. If I can have everyone at least be able to at least bandage a wound, it would make things a lot easier in combat, I would say.
It'd be helpful if I had my father's ability. My father can poke somebody and heal them instantly.
I can heal people quickly too, and my blood is quite important at healing as well. And I mean that in the true sense of the word. When people consume my blood, it heals them, or when it is poured over an injury. People used to call me, from what I've heard from my elders, my blood used to be called similar to a healing potion.
That's actually really interesting.
That's why I have this device on me. Who is this?
What do you need?
Oh, wait, I believe I recognize him.
That's
You're
the president
Reader of Gender 5, yes. Hello there. I believe I had to go through your office to get here.
Around. Speaking of whom, do any of you know where John is?
I can go get him. I'm his nephew.
I didn't know that John had a nephew.
Yeah,
Son, you are not
right now.
Forgive me for this, but you do not look. You are too young to be his nephew.
I'm 18.
And how old is he?
To be fair,
Damn, that's a
nephew
good
can be
question.
the same age.
21, I think?
It depends on when the parent gives birth.
Please go get
I
John.
said, I'll go get him.
Yeah, that's true.
I know that. One of my brothers.
Oh boy.
So they grew up together, even though they're technically uncle and nephew. They're the same age.
Charles! Why are you talking about my nephew?
I'm talking about my family, dear.
Oh, okay. Well, my nephew
John, my
said
boy,
you were here.
I refuse to believe that boy is your nephew.
Remember the orange hair guy?
Please don't remind me of him.
Well, that's his kid.
Anyway, I came to give you a bit of a report regarding the
Wonderful.
current situation. Good lord, is Sentry not wearing her mask?
Not anymore. Not anymore since Apothecary's death.
I see. Anyway, it's an unfortunate.
Also, I forgot to add this real quick, but as a note, the people again, the 5 are demanding answers about the whole Caleb killing a family of 3, including a 15-year-old. All right, now go ahead.
I'm more here on a personal note.
I see.
Since
What's up?
you, honestly, I cannot believe I had to make the trip to tell you this, but talk to the goddamn press about the Caleb situation that has arisen.
I told them 5 times. I don't know why my father killed a family.
The people of Ginter 5 are still demanding answers from you.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. They're expecting me to answer the question
beam number 2.
of why my father
The
committed
one
an
who
act of
mounted.
genocide on 3 particular people of no importance. Something my father
Who
did.
better explain Caleb Lecter than his own boy?
Fuck's sake.
See,
President
do
of the
you
planet. We have enough
Now-
problems without dealing with your problems.
Hold on.
Unfortunately, from what I came here for. What I just mentioned to John is a minor affair, unfortunately.
Wait, my
We're
father killing a
grieving.
family of
Come
3
back
isn't the
another time.
worst?
That's
Twilight, please.
Well, I'm just conveying the issue. the current attitude of the people at Ginda 5.
I'll see what I can do about finding answers, but I really don't know why my father killed a bunch, like a family of 3. I have no idea.
John, remember this. Who better to answer for Lecter than a Lecter?
I mean, I'll do a press briefing, but I make no promises that they'd get satisfying answers from me.
Now, onto more official matters.
Oh boy, here we go.
Congratulations on order for the capture of the hive egg, first of all.
That was a hard thing to do, especially that we lost somebody from that, but, you know, we did it.
I understand, John, but unfortunately that was only one of many that across the planet. Yeah. However, the hell you managed to track that one down. You might have to try and double your efforts.
Well, we didn't destroy the hive. We simply took it out of it. We took it.
I don't care. I know, John. I know what you did. You took it, and you're currently analyzing it. But still, whatever the hell you did to locate that one, I suggest you double your efforts. Cause now, to make up for a lack of specimen units on the planet, I'm getting reports that the possible number of Lectocorp on planet is doubling.
They're probably trying to make up for the loss.
That's what I just said, John.
Yeah, I know.
So whatever you did, that is something I'm still trying to find out. Something I'm working with Admiral Bishop about. That seems to be the top priority. That seems to be the top. I'm making it a top priority of Ginda 5 intelligence. Find out how exactly these Lectocorp soldiers are getting on to the planet so easily.
Right. I'll see what I can do. These hives
Admiral
are
Bishop
Admiral
Bishop and the Navy are stumped about how they're getting on the planet as easily as they are. We don't know where else to turn. I mean, you could speak to Bishop about it. He'll tell you exactly what I'm telling you. That the Navy has no idea. Therefore, he has no idea.
Fucking hell. This is a whole mess. Charles,
is it?
This is already difficult, because ever since we took the first hive, Cam is in a coma, and she hasn't woken up yet.
You believe that's a direct result of the taking of the hive?
Yes. She hasn't woken up. We don't know if she ever will.
I see.
And I'm
Perhaps it's some sort of chain reaction. Perhaps it's some sort of reaction to the loss of a specimen unit of that important.
I'm hoping if she wakes up,
you must remember,
John,
John,
the hive and it would fix her.
But John, you do remember how why she originally came back, right?
Because my father wanted to hurt me. He wanted
to
have to shoot me.
It's partly because of the specimen.
My friends that are dead, they're infected with the specimen virus. It's a different type, so I can't stop it. I can't do what I did with Cam.
Now you're starting to get the point. John, maybe it's something to consider that maybe taking care of the issue, but also take them away. If Cam's affected by the capture of a specimen hive, what's to say what's going to happen to her when we eliminate all the hives and wipe the specimen virus from the planet?
She could die.
she can go right back to where we found her. But where you found her. You've never thought about that, did you?
It's all I've been thinking about. I can't lose.
But you're afraid that.
Charles.
And what are you? And what? You're gonna sacrifice all again to 5, just for that?
I will find a way.
The people here
to save her and destroy the hives.
Well, you better hurry. The people again to 5 are dying, John. If you can't find a way to deal with to save Cam and deal with the hives, then I'm afraid I must insist on you destroying the hives, making your top priority. Even if it costs you your friends and Cam.
I know.
You must start thinking, John. For the greater good, what will you do?
Everything I can to not have to do that.
Are you sure you're prepared for that?
No one can ever be prepared for that. But I'll be as prepared as I can be. I'll find a way to save her. If it's the last thing I do.
John, take no offense to this, but if she can't be saved, we must start considering the greater good of Ginda 5 over Cameron.
Camilla, and yes, I know.
Camilla.
She wouldn't want me to destroy this whole planet for her. I know that. It's the only reason I'm not mad.
My boy. My boy. What if this is the intentions of Caleb?
I know.
Make you choose.
You should know. Dean is on the planet.
I have passed many years of medicine,
Dean Lecter
so I have
is on this
quite a
planet.
wide of knowledge of
what?
That is very troubling news.
With him to get
I fought him in the middle of a city. I beat him, but he escaped.
I'm aware, John. Unfortunately, you're not the only one that sends me reports.
Going to.
Yeah.
Bishop, it reports to me as well, you know.
Convince John to open up Rush.
I'm aware.
Because I'm honestly really comfortable in that dorm.
Good.
Fair enough, but all dorms are pretty much the same if you think about it.
I don't want to move myself.
I think
for
it's
the
best
third
if we
time.
put Ginda 5 on a state of emergency.
Fair.
I agree.
Restrict all
I'll have
flow
it done
from the
and-
planet.
I also noticed something. If you move Twilight down, up and down.
Bishop has been working on that since this morning.
Good.
But I will make it official as soon as I return to my office.
Good. Do that. I'll handle things on the hive side of things.
on the fun.
For now, we need to restrict flow for Lector units to get on this planet. We need to stop that flow immediately.
It will come. It will. I hope we don't have to do this for very long, but extended periods of isolation will greatly affect the economy of Ginda 5, since a lot of the economy depends on trade and commerce.
I'm aware. We just gotta restrict the flow only for a little bit. I'll do the best I can to find more hives, but no promises. We have a lead on potentially
Let's see
using
if I
the
can
hive
get
to track
Jake if
other
you wanna come
hives, but well, hopefully something comes of that.
I hope so. I do hope your mind's in the right place, Jim. A lot's on the line.
I know. I'm aware.
Especially now, since we also need to deal with Adam.
Caden has a lead
As
on
well.
that. Caden has a lead on that. I'm sending him some men. And
I
he's
certainly
going to-
hope he does, because much to the frustration of myself, the council, and Bishop, Hayden has yet to report about anything, which makes us suspect something.
He is he's a little pissed at the GVC for not helping him save his parents. his parents kind of died, and even though he's asked multiple times for help, he is pissed off.
The corrupt. We're still trying to outroot the corruption done by Adam. John.
I know.
We can't do everything.
I know. I tried to explain that to him, but he obviously doesn't want to hear it, and I'm not gonna tell him not to be angry. So I'm just letting him feel. For now, though, I'm giving him men, and within the next few days, he's going to be moving on where Adam is hiding, and from there, he'll capture him. This is not going
John,
to. This is something I'm.
We're
not
almost
sending
at
my men
the.
for.
It's almost getting to the point where if he doesn't give us some kind of anything regarding that will lead to the capture of Adam, that we will have to have no choice but to order him to bring Adam in.
I know.
And we get information out of Adam that way.
I know.
So, please, convince him to tell us something.
You got it.
Thank you, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
I would hate to lose my, as the kids say, cool about this subject, but
I understand it's a stressful situation.
my patience is running thin.
I'm aware.
My patience is running thin, John.
I know you don't normally...
Keep that in mind.
You're not normally this blunt with me. So I get it.
I can when I have to be. Then again, I'm not Bishop.
Yeah, I know. Bishop didn't even give me time to grieve. He just barged into my fucking room and demanded that I do something.
You must remember, John. Bishop's not as... what's the word? Civilized. As many of us are.
Considering he's an ex-pirate, I know.
And that fact still brings along a lot of issues. Hell, I'm still constantly dealing with the Genda 5 Naval Academy. An entire class of graduates almost protesting the fact that Bishop was appointed head leader of the Navy over the already eligible Admiral Baker.
I don't know why they're complaining. They don't complain about me being no fucking head of the GVA.
Because Baker is Academy. Baker went to the Academy. Baker's official Navy. Bishop's not. I see you can kind of understand.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
Also, between you and me, Baker might also be in Adam's pocket, which also might be the reason why some in the Navy are more hesitant of Bishop. Much of the Navy still is. But one thing's for sure. The sooner we bring Adam down, a lot of our government's issues will disappear.
I told Hayden to immediately bring Adam to this very fort, where we will throw him in the brig, and we'll interrogate him and do whatever.
John, with all due respect, I don't trust the GVC to interrogate him.
I can interrogate him.
I hope you catch my drift.
I'll give them the
my boy,
push.
You are a lot smarter than you look. I would appreciate it if you handled every bit of information extracting from Adam. Because again, there's not a lot of people in the GVC I would trust, especially with that kind of information.
Very well. I'll handle it.
Thank you, my boy. Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, Council is having yet another meeting to to try and fix more of the damage Adam has caused.
Alrighty.
Mid-bay, pass out drunk, you're gonna get a bit of hangover cure when you wake up. If you come into me mid-bay when awake, I can give you
there we
a
go.
cure
This is much better.
beforehand that won't taste bad. So come to me before you get passed out drunk tonight, and I will help cure you.
Yeah, buddy?
I need to leave. Fucking. One day I will find what I'm looking for. There it is. Damn it! Son of a fucking... This fucking just sucks, doesn't it? What do you want, Lucius? I heard about I was there for all that and whoo. How are you doing? Angry.
Hey, Jason.
Oh. Yo.
Hey, I gotta go AFK for a bit. I need to go pick something up out of house, so I'm probably gonna be gone for a bit.
That's fine. That's fine. I have no plans for a little bit, so you have time.
All right. Yeah, tell Loki that when I get back, it's on.
Okay.
I don't care what the fuck excuse we make. It's on.
Okay. I apparently need to tell you that Bishop's AFK, but when he gets back, he wanted me to tell you it's on.
Okay. Okay.
Lucius, go out there and just interact with people. Isn't this the thing you promised the others you wouldn't do? I am controlling my anger, and I would prefer not to punch somebody in the face. Please leave before you are that person. Well, at least you warned me this time. Not going in there.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Unless you want to be in the chaos, you can come sit over here with me.
No, I was just alone with John after him talking with Charles. I think I'm good standing right here.
That's fine. Want me to get you a drink? Non-alcoholic, of course.
Sure.
They're doing alcohol over there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, 1 second.
The hangover cures it, so it has to be an after-thing Twilight. What?
Here you go. I didn't know if you liked alcohol, so I wanted to make sure you're okay.
I know. It's fine.
Are you okay?
I'm just a little concerned for John is all.
Hmm?
You should have heard the conversation.
With Charles?
With Charles and John. Charles said even though Cam is connected to the hives and destroying more hives could kill her, he says if John can't find a way to save Cam, he might have to just destroy the hives and just kill his sister.
Oh my gosh.
John.
Also, sup, little boy.
John said to
Bean.
me when I
There's
tried
another little
comforting
bean.
him. Yeah.
Hi.
Okay. Hi.
He is really cute.
He is really cute. He's a little bean. He's a little bean. He's a little red bean.
Thank you.
I didn't mean that.
Have you ever been complimented by a woman before?
I've never spoken to one besides family.
Oh, fair enough.
The only one I really
you go.
grew up with was Rom. Technically.
Fair enough. You want to have drinks with us?
No.
Wait, are you even old enough to have drinks?
I'm 18.
Okay.
Anyway.
You're old enough.
Anyway, yeah, no, John said, and I quote, "Please leave before I punch something because I don't want that something to be you." So I walked out.
That's understandable. Is he gonna be okay?
Well, while both of us are standing here, you just hear John screaming and then the sound of him throwing a table.
Never mind.
He'll get through it.
Oh.
I don't know if we should send somebody in there, but I'm sure he's fine. Right?
He should be, but if it gets too rowdy
Yeah,
in there,
text
I'll
Rom.
send.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call her. Hey, Rom.
And she wakes up. What? What's going on? I was charging.
You should check John's brain link.
You don't hear it, but it's over a call. God damn it! What the fuck? Ah! You just see blue light zoom straight into the door.
Well, I guess that handles that.
Yep.
In hindsight, maybe I should have called Sarah.
Sarah?
John's girlfriend.
Oh. I didn't even know you had a girlfriend.
She doesn't come around often. Like me.
Well, I hope you come around more. I like seeing you around.
Why?
Because I think you're a sweet boy.
Oh, thank you. I'm not used to this.
Surprised Scarlett hasn't joined me. She's been hanging out with me a lot today.
I don't know.
2 fruit juices. I don't know how old you are, but there you go. 2 fruit juices. Enjoy.
Did you hear? Okay.
Did I hear what?
Did you hear the conversation between Charles and John?
I gave my opinion that the people of Genda 5 should be satisfied that we saved their planet and stop complaining quite so much.
I'm referring to the stuff after. I'm talking about the stuff afterwards. Charles said that if the rebellion can't find a way to save Cam from being killed from destroying the hives, that John should have to destroy the hives anyway.
I think it's a problem, but I don't believe it's a problem we have to worry about at the moment. We don't know where any more of the hives are yet. Until we know where they are, we shouldn't worry about it, and only focus on curing Cam.
I swear, if Loki and Ender do that stupid shit again, I'm gonna throw her out.
What did they try to do?
She was laying on top of him earlier, and from what I hear, she was forcibly closing Loki's mouth so he wouldn't, blow fire or something down her throat. So he zapped lightning down her throat with his paw. And she's in the medbay.
That one I don't really understand. But anyway.
What, Zenyatta?
Yep, I don't understand her.
I don't either.
You know, I actually learned how to I learned how to control my power.
What's your power?
It's a little complicated, but it's a little bit of a mixture from all of the father figures in my life. I'm my life's a little complicated, and you probably wouldn't believe me anyway.
Try me. I've dealt with my own stuff.
I'm from the future.
Her eyes just wide and being like, huh?
With the flying ships in the sky, that's the thing you're confused about?
Well, I've been used to those all my life. I'm sorry, what?
I'm from the future. Well, I'd say the future, but at this point it's more of an alternate timeline. Do you ever notice how the necklace on my chest is the same as John's?
Well, yeah, I noticed when you two are near each other.
John is... You see, earlier I told Scarlet I'm trying to save somebody. That somebody's my father. In the future, my father dies. Jace dies somehow, and I was raised by John. John was my father figure my whole life. They built the time machine with Joe, which is another friend of John, considers another brother of John, and there was just one enemy that was in my way. She was the reason he's dead, or one of the reasons, and John and Joe, the two people I considered my father figures, died getting me here. That time machine was a one-way trip.
So you're stuck here with everyone?
I'm stuck here with everyone. However, there's one thing I knew, that it's a sign that I'm changing the future for the better. In my future, you weren't there. You didn't exist. You didn't join the rebellion in my time.
Oh.
I grew up on this base, and you have never been there, or have been any mention of you or your sister, Hebe, I think their name was.
Hebe, yeah.
You two joining this rebellion was the first sign that I'm doing something right.
But we're just medic. What do you think we could do?
It's not something you can do, it's the fact that you're here. The fact that you joined the rebellion despite my time saying you didn't. You're the sign that I'm changing how this timeline is going. But at the same time, John, I will always call him my father, but mine died getting me here. John and Joe gave me their power in order to save my father, my real father, Jace. God, he's just so... Yes, he's so frustrating to talk to sometimes, but at the same time, I know he cares. And he has so many problems, and... Then again, there's one thing we both have in common. We both miss my mother. My mother died giving birth to me. She was human, and she couldn't handle giving birth to what my father is, and survived. She died at birth. Or my birth. Jace kind of blamed me for it for a while. Well, the baby version of me. My name's not actually Lucius. My actual name is...
Where's David?
Who?
Huh?
The cowboy?
Where's David?
He is currently in his bedroom. Why? I can text him.
He needs to come have fun.
That's not where his bedroom is. It's in the personal lab.
Hmm?
John has a personal lab. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to.
Anyway, like I was saying, my actual name isn't Lucius. It's just to avoid confusion. My actual name is Jax, but, well, like I said, it's kind of weird to have two Jaxes around, so we just decided on Lucius instead.
Lucius suits you better anyway.
Thank you. Oh, come on. There we go. Anyway, that's most of what you need to know. I can't exactly tell you what my father is, because that would be... Well, John would kill me. John would not be happy with me if I told you.
Don't have to worry about it, okay? I have my own stuff.
Although that bow is a good sign of what he is, but can't tell you much else about that.
My bow? You just summer it? What do you mean by my bow?
Do you really want... what I can tell you is that thing is not enchanted.
What do you mean? That's what my family's believed all our life.
It is overflowing with divine energy. Actually, it's a little bright. Jesus.
Of course they get the bow.
Huh?
I believe Apothecary had a bow just like that. That's why he looked at that.
Oh, yeah, no, that was just my family heirloom.
Ah, I see.
It's the only thing I have left in my family.
What the hell?
Oh no, I'm stuck in the city.
Anyway, I will be right back. I gotta handle something. I can't fucking hold this anymore. Chat, I'll be back.
Mute yourself then.
You Um, Loki to John, are you there?
Hey, Loki, just let you know, Jason went AFK. He'll be back soon, though.
Okay.
I
Oh,
just
damn it.
heard you through
But-
his headphones, so I wanted to let you know.
Okay, do you know where Bishop is right now?
No, off the top of my head, I'm still in Volca, hanging out in the bar area.
Okay.
Sorry about that, chat. Okay. Hi, Rambo. What do I do? I think she's asleep. Gently poke. You fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm just really tired. I'm not used to this world, I guess. Sorry.
You're fine. Do you need help or something?
No. I'm fine. Let me get up. Sorry about that. Are you okay? You ran off really quickly.
I'm fine. I just had to quickly do a human thing that I'm not used to.
Okay.
I had to use the bathroom. I don't do that often. I only do that like once a month.
What? That's
my biology is very different than yours.
I can tell now. That's why you smell different to me.
Yeah, I'm not human. Well, I am human, just not fully human. You're a beaskin. I'm like you, but not beaskin.
That's understandable, I guess.
That's why I try not to get too close to people, because I'm very warm. The air around me is warm. Hot, even. Not like... It's as if it's a heater.
I'm okay with that. Rather than being cold than what I used to deal with.
Well, when I'm around, whenever you're close to me, you're not gonna feel cold, I'll guarantee you that. Especially when I activate my power.
It's fine. Alright. I know that Scarlet's drunk over there. Can I go check on her if you want to come with?
Hold on. Who?
Oh yeah, look, he was asking for you.
Why did Automod go off?
Wait, why?
I don't know. No servers in common, no friends in common. And then...
Unusual DM activity detected.
I'm just gonna kick the two people that just joined. We'll deal with that later.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, that's a server thing later. Anyway. Are you gonna go over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if she's okay. She looks out of it.
I'm not.
True, but she might actually become something to drink.
Scarlet. Me too. Gotcha.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna be David.
Alright.
Cheers to that.
Feels good to be out and about.
You want to have
Would you rather not here or detox now? Would rather hang? Would you rather carry alcohol now or get cured in the morning?
I'll handle her from here. I'll handle my daughter.
Very well. I was offering
I
either
did a thing.
or a detox solution here, or a hangover cure in the morning.
I did. I said,
I'm on my
I good.
Be in the
Why are you on your knees?
And character harder picking me up.
You can do it. You can do it. There you go.
Space mover.
And Twilight will carry
I don't
you
have
to the
space
med bay
mover, you dummy.
to get the
All right, I'll just grab you. Then.
hangover shots.
There you go. Wow.
Yeah, come on, kid.
Your patients are on the way.
Dad,
Oh, jeez.
I did.
You have to click the button.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
Fine, I only had non-alcoholic.
Oh, damn, she's over there.
I
Yeah, reach up, kid. I feel like I'm just giving you uppies.
I gotta go home.
Oh, Jesus. First I get my arm bitten off, and now this.
You aren't what happened.
Your fearless leader bit it off.
Why? Cause you son of a bitch.
Because he was going through something, and he still is, and I'm gonna deal with that later, or send Sarah over there.
No, David.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
David.
This is Bishop back on station.
I got it, lass.
And the character you can't direction
Cool.
me.
I got ice cream.
You drank a bit too much, didn't you?
Baby.
Okay.
A finger.
Just put her in this.
Oh, for God's sake, you.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't drank before.
She's drunk on my head.
I'm just, you know, I'm gonna look away now.
It's the unicorn.
Did you just call him a unicorn?
Yeah, he's a red unicorn. He talks. He's a unicorn.
Here, drink it.
But that.
It tastes like chocolate milk.
She just downs like the whole thing without
It
even
sobers-
thinking.
It sobers you up.
What happened? Dad? Why am I on the...
You were drunk. I gave you the good stuff that makes you sober. Here we are.
The flux. Holy shit.
Anyway, it was a I gave you a serum to sober you up because you were drunk as shit.
Is that why I'm on the table?
Yes, I carried you here.
Secretly, she's a robot.
She must be. Then why is she
Your
over here?
mama.
She's dead.
No, she's drunk. I gave her the magic serum to make her sober, and here we are.
That's what I was going to do in the med bay.
Yeah, except I have the serum that tastes like chocolate milk. She wouldn't have drank it if you
I
didn't.
had good stuff too.
It does. It tastes
What
like
flavor
chocolate milk.
was it?
I did have a chocolate milk one.
See, that's why you died.
Gives you a burger. Here.
What the fuck?
I know I know you haven't eaten all day. Eat it.
What do you mean?
Oh,
She's
yeah.
been around me all day, so she didn't eat at all today?
Nope.
Ah, good to know. I have to watch over this one.
Do you want diet? I can get you dino nuggets.
Oh. I haven't eaten. I ate breakfast this morning, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, you didn't have lunch or dinner, so now you did.
I only need one meal.
Well, you just take care of yourself, kid.
So you need to tell Pyre to stop getting on my files and shit. They're all...
Are you her actual father? Because that's
No.
kept on calling. Okay.
Yeah, no. My actual daughter is buried in the Zen garden.
Oh.
I just see him as a dad.
And
Oh,
I have
okay,
accepted
okay.
this title.
Hey, just want to inform you guys that me and Loki are fucking gonna go throw hands, so we might need some medics on standby.
That sounds like a you problem, Volka.
Loki made a mistake with a dumbass and knocked his ice cream down to the ground, so Loki kinda deserves the beating.
Fair enough.
Because Bishop literally went off base to go get ice cream, came back, and that's the first thing Loki does.
Also, you'll see that. Oh, okay. You would have seen that his entire right hand is like lacking blood flow, but it's slowly getting back to normal.
Real quick, he'll put his hand on your chest, Hemomancy, increasing the rate so it starts flowing back to it properly. There you go.
It took Silver 4 hours to stitch this arm back on. Even though I could have grown it back myself,
Magic is specialized in blood, so... and healing.
Uh-huh.
Out of character. That note, I'ma get off. I'm so tired.
Alright, in that case, go to bed. It's past your bedtime.
What? When the fuck I get a bedtime?
You do it now, go to bed, or you're grounded.
The voices in my head are telling me otherwise.
They're wrong, go to bed. So much to do. Yeah, let's see what's on my list here. Finish this power armor. Talk to Ichigo, not pulling the pin on that grenade.
Do it now, motherfucker.
Yeah, I could quickly pray to her and tell her to get her ass over here. Eh, fuck it. Alright, she'll be here soon, maybe. Unless she ignored me. Hello, Lena. How you feeling, kid? Spectacular.
Clearly tipsy.
Oh, kid. Are you alright? You're clearly intoxicated. Well, at least you're
More
happy.
than all right. I'm going to have sex with them.
You're gonna what?
What?
You're gonna what? Oh, that's a conversation for you to come into.
Have sex with them.
No. No, we don't do that here. Oh, for God's sake. I'm getting an engineer to fix this right now. Twilight. Limu is talking about the forbidden word. Limu is drunk,
Twilight
go
Limu
fix
is
it.
talking about the forbidden word.
That seems like a medical kind of thing. All right.
Limu is a robot, and you know that.
Damn it. Fine, fine. I'll go fix
I'd be
it.
worried about that.
Oh, it'll be fine. Yeah, whatever.
So, what are you needing me for?
Oh, right. Alright, follow me, kid. Even though you're technically older than me, but I've been awake longer. Wait. Yeah, no, I've been awake longer.
You would like to say that.
I've also been around your brother more, but, you know, who's counting? Anyway.
Don't even start.
I know, I'm not starting.
Not even
Do you want an update on your brother or your nephew first? Pick one.
I've been with my brother. What about my nephew?
Well, he's here. He's just in a bit of a problem. You see, you know Nyx, the evil version of you that has caused your family so many problems?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one from his time is coming here. She's currently on her way here. Your nephew's broken up about it. Then we found out that the only way that Lucius can truly unlock the power he needs to fix that is to die.
Die.
Yeah. Because, you know, be reborn from the ashes bullshit.
Just how Phoenix dragons are.
Judging how the other Phoenix dragon I met, yeah, it sounds about right. What do I know? I'm just a human with immortality.
Then you know how they feel. Because essentially that's what the Phoenix and Phoenix dragons or something similar does. They're practically immortal. It's just in a different way.
It's funny that you say that when you're a firefox.
Yeah, but I'm not a Phoenix fox now, am I?
That is fair. Listen, my point
Huge
is,
difference.
it might be helpful for might be helpful for a family member to check up on him.
Yeah. Is he here or did he leave back home?
No, he's here. You just gotta look around for him. I have to get John into a stable enough position to actually exit his bedroom, since, you know, apothecary.
Mm-hmm. God bless you.
Thank you. I'm gonna go do that. You deal with the fucking small child.
Mm-hmm.
You see him just poof. Now I gotta pick a spot. Yeah, he'll be in the mess hall. And you'll be able to sense that, obviously. Yeet! Boop. What am I doing? Oh. Well, it's good to see you.
Lucius?
Aunt Ichigo?
I know you're not used to saying that.
I'm not. I never met you before. And your
David
face is-
prayed for me.
John, I have resolved the issue with Limu.
He told me that you needed to talk because of what's happening.
Oh, right. It's just everyone sacrificed themselves for me. Joe sacrificed himself, and John died to get me here. Also, I can save Jace, and now I find out that it's gonna be near impossible for me to get to his power level. How am I supposed to fight gods I'm not even as strong as John, and he's a human werewolf. John tells me there's
are
ways
Phoenix
to fight.
Dragon. There are ways. You know your friend? The other one that you have?
Who?
Speak with her. The purple one.
The purple
Don't know.
one?
Don't remember her name. The one that you've been at her place for the longest.
Talking about Ender?
That's the name.
I
Talk to
suppose
her.
I could.
She has another one of your kind.
It's just... Nyx took everything from me.
And me and the rest of your family will make sure that's not gonna happen. And you know that.
If she gets here, that means there's gonna be 2 Nyxes here in this point in time. But Joe says he might be able to power her down, take most of her power until it's an enemy I can deal with. 'Cause I don't want anyone else to clean up my mess. I want to take her down by myself. I want to kill her myself. I've never taken a life.
The issue is, Lucius, not everyone can be able to handle things by themselves. Even I can't handle things by myself. Yeah, I'm a powerful being, but even powerful beings have issues.
Well,
that's why they ally with others.
Maybe with the
I'd
power
recommend
that I
to
have.
not do it.
I know I can't help with Poseidon much. I know I'm gonna have to leave that to John and Joe. But Nyx is it's my fault that she's even getting here in the first place. She's a mistake I need to correct. A wrong I need to right.
Doesn't mean that you should ask. If it isn't from any of us, at least people from outside. Like Ender or any of the other folks. Again, I shouldn't do this alone. Yeah, a mistake is a mistake, but don't blame yourself. Don't beat yourself up.
John says it would be helpful for me to just participate in this rebellion a bit and learn how to fight so I don't just go in blind. I've sparred with John a lot, but John says actual combat experience is more important.
Then go with Ender. She has other groups that might need some help, and that might get you the combat experience as well from here. Don't rely too much on John. He's already in.
I've actually started to pick up some of my father or your brother's tricks. Like now I can do the thing that he does where I can do that. And then I can go partly into Phoenix mode, but because John and Joe entrusted me with their power, it looks a little... It's better if I just show you. You see the power rising, but you feel that it's so familiar to you because it's the years of hard work that Jace took to get to the point where Lucius tried to all those years ago. Well, you get the point. It's Jace's power. The vein thing. The vein sting, though, that's John. That's John's power showing up. I used to explode with energy when that happened, but now I'm able to contain it. And also I have this angelic relic.
That is definitely familiar.
You see that he looks so much like Jace right now.
I'm gonna get you
In this mode, I feel so powerful.
Okay.
How am I? When will I know that I'm ready? I barely know how to talk to people.
There'll be a time where you feel the right time is the right time to do something.
What about you?
There'll be a
Growing up, John always told me that after Jace died, you kind of just gave up. You never bothered to talk to me or my sisters. I never saw you. And then after that, eventually, Nyx absorbed you and... Well, I never met you, so when you died, I didn't really have much of a reaction to it.
Okay, let's figure out something else then.
I always wanted to know my family.
Mistakes that I have made that I know that Jace may never forgive. But the actions that I take now, from the time that I left to the time that I perish, be something that would be great for him and his kids.
You know, I trained a lot with Jace, and he really does miss you. He misses you a lot. He loves you a lot, too. He said before that he just wants you to open up about how you're feeling. He feels bad that he can't do more for you. Maybe you should just talk to him or talk to John about how to find the words for it for Jace. After all, John knows a lot about Jace. I mean, they spent a lot of years together.
Wish I would be able to ask John, but at the moment from what I've felt, it is not the right time to do so. I already lost someone recently.
Maybe a distraction would help him. I don't know. It's hard for me to be here sometimes because sometimes I know information. Sometimes I know information that I shouldn't, and I knew about Apothecary's death before it happened, and I couldn't do anything because I can't alter the timeline like that. It's infuriating. Knowing things that I shouldn't.
That is why some people... I will say you are an exemption, but for other folks, messing with time is the worst thing imaginable for people to do. It becomes messy.
Yeah.
You see, as Sentry walks by, you can clearly tell he is drunk.
Well, at least they're happy. Oh.
I'm getting them some food.
This is my aunt.
Well, similar, so that makes sense.
I couldn't make anything, so I got chips.
Should I text John that you're drunk?
I've been taking care of them, don't worry.
I'm not as drunk as I was before.
You hear you hear Lucius typing on his PDA.
No, don't do it. It's gonna get mad at me.
I texted him.
Did you text them I'm helping out, please?
There, done.
Thank you.
Because I don't want them to be.
But I do need me medics.
Yes, what do you need?
Medbay. I'm
Gotcha.
trying to get Loki, and so they just finished this far.
There's one thing he just hugs you. I don't want anyone else to die. I just want everyone to live in peace.
Unfortunately, war is very messy. And unfortunately, people do perish during combat. Neither me or you can do anything about it since you are from the future, and since I am of a higher being.
I know.
Can't
If I tamper too much, I know
interfere.
you'll have to stop me from interfering too much. My hope is that
It is
if
best-
if I do just enough to help make small changes but nothing big, then I can change the timeline the way that needs to be changed, and I can change my father's fate. I just need to make small adjustments. And this universe seems to be in the
But
middle
even
of
this,
it.
the issue is, Lucius, which I will warn you, even the smallest bit of change can alter it dramatically.
Upon first arriving, after a while, that fox beastkin you saw before, the white one, she wasn't in my time. And her sister Hebe. This timeline has small differences that are not from my time. And things are happening in John's life that are not supposed to happen yet. Like they're happening earlier than they should. There's small differences in the timeline just by me being here.
Fair enough.
I'm hoping by participating a little bit more, I can change it just enough to save my father. Because the future that I saw is a lot worse than what is. We're better off with
Just
me changing it.
be careful.
I know. Joe made sure that
I'm-
any changes I make won't affect me being here. You know, like if, somehow Jax, well, this timeline's Jax, which is me. If the baby dies, there's a chance that I could die, but Joe prevented that from happening. Although, I would prefer not the baby version of me die because, I prefer there stay two versions of me here. Me and the baby.
Mhm.
It's weird holding my baby self sometimes.
Again, time is a very fickle thing and can be dangerous when used in a good way, but in a correct way.
Right.
In a sense that could damage down the line.
Right. It's complicated. I just hope I can not fuck things up.
Then hang out with the folks here. Spend time to know them. And not be in the background.
Okay. And you talk to John. I'm telling you, he can help you. Don't be
I
afraid
will
to ask
try.
for help to talk to Jace. No one knows Jace better than John does. At least recently. I know that anytime I go into the multiverse travel room, John and Jace are just talking most of the time. They talk a lot to each other.
I figured as much. They tend not to be away from each other for too long.
Alright, well. John should be out of the office now if you want to go find him. Eh.
Tying this spray over the various injuries.
But where's my edgy boy?
Alright, Loki's all treated well for the night.
Jesus. I think I'm doing alright now.
He very easily just does it. He
cleans up
What
the
the hell
wounds, he
happened
covers
here?
them.
You see, it has like gold, like placements on it.
You are so cute.
What the hell?
They're so eatable.
Dude,
Grabs it.
really?
But yes. I do this all the time in Premium. Except there's only a lot of snow.
Adorable.
You see, it's owned by whatever your character's name is. I forgot again.
Sarah.
Sarah.
I have a
Loki and Bishop had to spot without any simulation, so we were just treating the injuries from such fate.
You were touching my nipple.
Alrighty then.
John,
Yes.
do you know
What?
someone named Sarah?
That's my girlfriend.
Oh, this is hers. I'll put her down.
I don't.
Unfortunately,
Little toes. Like little.
Let's not. I'll just. Out of character, let's not.
I'm gonna.
Let's save that
Out of
one.
character.
Yeah, that's retconned.
Are you okay, Bishop? I saw
him.
Yeah, Loki did manage to cut his O.
Yeah, seems like you guys decided not to do simulation.
Charles said that if I don't find a cure for you, that I might have to destroy the hives anyway. You could die from that too. Come on, Cam, don't leave me here.
I think I saw him go up there.
I don't have much family left besides Dean. And God, I have so much on my mind. And after the whole thing that happened with my father, I'm in over my head, Cam. And you are the only person that I want to wake right now. And you're not. And I am... Just fucking wake up. Damn it. I can't keep going if Caleb keeps just bringing the loved ones back and keep letting them die again. I can't keep losing people. I am at my wit's end. I just want you to wake up. I did something, Cam. They're gonna come after me. I may have moved up the date of my death.
If you need me for anything with Sentry,
I am really, between a rock and a hard place. Oh my god. I don't know how to fix you. I can't have both my sisters in a fucking coma. I can't. I won't. Damn it! Damn it. It's your fault, you know. Oh, God. No. Better.
Got a keen liking to you.
You.
Where are you going?
Huh?
I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. I'm getting tired.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't realize you can do that.
It's close to being done, so just want to let you know.
Here, I'll help you. Hey. Come on,
You
have it.
know, it's funny. I always thought that I would be the one to kill you, but it turns out it is the actions of having to save this place. You know, I never thought that both his sisters would be in a coma.
Scratchy.
But it seems the rebellion wants to put their nose in other people's business. Let's find out, shall we?
You want in? Hey, John.
You'll see Cam right there, and John's standing there.
I swear if this room blows up again.
This room will not blow up again.
You
Any
stepped
improvement?
on him, Bishop.
No, I
You
didn't.
stepped on it. Yes, you did. Look, it's on
Really,
the
Ender?
right now.
That's where I gave
You're
you.
mine now.
That's why I gave you Scratchy.
You're mine now.
Valentina, get you and the fox out of here. I want to talk to Bishop alone.
Why can't I pick you up? There we are.
Go on. You can trust Valentina. She's a good person.
Hmm.
I'm a terrible person.
They said it,
just
not
so
me.
happens I like fluffy tails. I'm a terrible person that just
John does not break eye contact with Cam's comatose body. Did you hear what Charles told me?
Somewhat. I know that Charles paid a visit while I was at the staff meeting.
He said that if I can't find a cure for Cam's condition, the fact that she's weakening with each hive we destroy, that I'm going to need to, for the better of the people, destroy the hives anyway and kill my sister.
Isn't that a good thing? Isn't that a good thing? Destroying all the hives?
Not if it kills her in the process and we can't find a cure for her in time. Says that I have to be prepared to do
How would that kill her, though?
She's a the only reason she's alive is because she's a specimen. The specimens die once they're removed, or the hives are removed or destroyed. And with each hive, with the first hive we destroy, she gets put in this coma.
That actually kind of makes a little sense.
And now Charles tells me I need to be prepared to lose her again. That I need to be prepared to destroy the hives anyway.
Oh, John, these hives are wreaking havoc on Ginta 5.
And so I have to be open to the possibility of killing my sister.
If necessary.
I don't think you quite understand. If I had a
Look,
choice...
no, John. I understand what you're going through, man. I got a sister of my own, remember?
Yeah. But I did not make this rebellion for solely selfless purposes. I also want my father's head on a fucking pike. But If I have no other choice, if there's no way to save her,
then I would willingly let everything burn to the ashes, if I must.
I will not kill her again. I can't do it. It's not in me.
John, I understand. And
the lengths I will
There's a
go
lot-
are endless. When
John, I don't think this is one of those choices you have to make. You really have a choice not to make. I don't know if we'll ever come up with a cure for Cam in time. Time's really our enemy here, John. If we don't stop it, if we don't seek out and destroy all the hives, then Ginta 5 will be overrun. Either by LeterCorp or by the specimens.
have I ever told you about what I did when I first killed Cam? Or when Jacob killed Cam?
I don't think so.
I willingly stole power from somebody. Well, technically. And I attempted to kill Jay, someone I see as a brother. Simply because if I kill him, well, because of what he is, I could make it where she doesn't die. And I could control it. Silver exists as what would have happened if I had went through what I did. Justin stopped me from becoming Silver, but I will burn everything down because I don't have it in me. I can't just idly sit by and let Caleb keep taking everything from me. I lost everything. That's the whole reason I made this goddamn rebellion. He brainwashed my best friend. Made him kill the rest of my friends. And then at the end of the day, I had to impale my own best friend in the heart. And only then...
Aware of all this, John.
And only after he took absolutely everything. Rom was destroyed at that point. I had no one. The only thing that kept me occupied was Tessara, Sentry's sister, by the way, kissing me while she was dying, begging me to save her brother. Which I did, by the way. Which I did. But after that, I had nothing. I had no one. And now, as soon as I start getting things back, now I'm starting to lose it all over again. I will not let that happen. I will go to the ends of the fucking earth to ensure that she survives, because at the end of the day, I don't give a damn about my own life. I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, if all this is over with and done, and she gets to live a complete normal life while I die or live a life of hell, I would do that, and I would be sitting there in heaven with a smile on my face. I can't let this happen again, Bishop. I don't have it in me to destroy the hives if that is the only thing keeping her alive. I can't do it. We can find a cure. We are going to find a cure, and then I'm going to dismantle each and every hive until there is nothing left.
John. We can't drag our feet about tracking down and destroying these hives. You know that.
That is not what I'm saying, but I will say this. We are not doing a darn diddly thing until she either wakes up or she's cured.
What do you mean we're not gonna do anything? What do you mean by that?
Even if we find a hive, we are not touching that hive until we get something on her waking up or curing her. I don't have it in me.
Bullshit, John! Look, I understand. Cam's your sister and all, and she means the world to you and everything. But, John, we're talking about the fate of Ginda 5 here. If we don't take out these hives, it's just going to leave us vulnerable enough to where LactorCorp will invade this planet and take it without firing a shot. Do you want that to happen?
No, I don't. But I also don't want her to die. And I want that far more.
And I want Mary back. I probably won't even see... I'm not even 100% sure I'll ever see Mary alive again. You don't think I want my sister back too, John?
I know.
I spent far too long away from her while I was sitting in a GVC prison while you were liberating this planet.
That's where Zenyatta is.
Oh, right. Then this should stay closed over here. And there we go.
Alright. Yep. Okay, good night, guys.
Good night, Loki.
My point is, if I have to, I will burn this planet down.
Then why?
Why what?
John. This is exactly what Caleb wants you to do. If he doesn't destroy this planet, he's gonna get you to do it for him. So why give him the satisfaction? Knock, knock, knock.
I know. I just...
Knock, knock, knock.
I just want her to wake
This
up.
is the
I don't care
reason
about
one
anything
of
else.
my medical zones is being used.
Yes. My
The
sister's
reason that...
comatose.
Very well. Do you want me to do a checkup on her?
Sure. Don't take any of
That's
her blood, though.
I was not going to. He brings out a handheld scanner just as a quick basic scan. Checking
She is-
for any... Pretty much this scan
she is a
after the blood test is
specimen.
checking for any like mineral things that are wrong.
She is in a coma because of her
She's in a coma?
specimen side. You
Oh,
do
right.
not know bioengineering, so you can't make heads or tails of why.
He is trained in most forms of medicine.
Does that include
And I have
bioengineering?
literally... I literally have points in Mechanica. For
Okay,
reasons
if that...
like this.
Okay, okay, how many points do you have in that?
So, Mechanica, I have a 2. So he's not trained all the way, but he's trained in Mechanica.
Okay, cool. So the hive, it seems that particular hive that we captured is basically, once it was taken out, it essentially weakened her where her body can't even wake up, and her body is having extreme issues getting used to the fact that one of the hives is gone. And by this rate, unless you don't know anything else about this specimen thing without further research, but basically... If any hives continue to be hunted, then she could fucking just die. She could just not live anymore.
He has access to the notes Oppo had on the medical records about specimens, though.
Even
If
those
that will make any
records,
difference.
even those records don't make a difference currently because
he
more
still
research is
seems
required.
to be connected to the network, and if any more of those hives goes down, it might lead to more catastrophic failures.
Is there anything we can do?
The best option I can think is to try and fully disconnect her from that network, but I'm not quite sure how to do that yet.
And how would you suggest we do disconnect her if the time does come?
Again, I would need to study it a bit more first, but the best way would probably to set up some type of device that would isolate her from whatever signal is connecting her. Whatever way it's connecting her, you need to set up a device that will interrupt that. Disconnecting her fully, it would probably cause her to be asleep for a while, might cause pain, but it probably the best way to disconnect her without causing permanent damage.
Do anything you need to do to wake her up. I don't care.
Because now I'll do some research, and I will get to working with the engineers on finding it out. Do you know how the Hive and the specimen communicate? If you can get me that information, I can work on a device.
The hive is the hive mind. The hives are one.
So is it telepathic? Is it mechanical? Is it something robotic? Is it magical? Is it spiritual? Is it a spiritual telepathic? Is it magical? Is it through science? Through psionics?
It seems to be something. I don't know what it is exactly, but there is demon.
Then we need
energy
to
in
start
it.
studying that. Then we need a way to interrupt that energy. And to find out what waves and what raising so on, find a way to prevent it from reaching her. I need more information before I can design any device.
I'll talk to my guy that knows demon energy well.
Very well.
For now, keep researching on what you can.
Very well, I will. I'll keep this room sealed.
Thank you.
John,
What?
we still need to cope with the. We still need to think of something about what will happen in case we can't isolate her from the others.
That might lead to her death.
In that situation, fuck this planet. My family is more important to
John,
me.
I don't think you're in much of a...
What we... Wait. For all we know, removing her far from the source might help as well. I just don't have enough information. I don't know if there's a certain set distance to remove her far enough away. It'll either cause harm or to solve it. We don't know the range of this energy either, so talk to your person that knows these energies. Find out if you can figure out more about it. After that, we can make more plans. Until then, we can't do much.
John.
Alright. What?
I'd suggest them to stop destroying the hives.
Burn this planet down. Even over her. Think about everything we've done, everything we've built, and you're just gonna watch it burn?
He just has some memories of everything he's been through.
The one hope this galaxy has is this right here. And you're going to lose it, and you're going to purposely destroy it all. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Good.
I will work as fast as I can, with what I have. We'll figure this out.
Make it your number one priority.
For now, understood. I will also inform you that Valentina will be undergoing treatment that will last a couple of months. Slow treatment plan helps them with their issue.
What kind of treatment is Valentina going under?
It's gonna be something that happens every third day. This will be helping them to...
Fuck this. Fuck him. You Always you. Just... Hi.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Alright? I'm okay. Considering.
I promised everyone I wouldn't hold anything in anymore, but I have been told by multiple people that if I can't find a cure for Cam,
Twilight, what's your location?
then I'm going to have to
I am currently
destroy the hives anyway and kill my sister. And I can't fucking do that. It's not
said
in me. Who? What?
He said that? The president?
Not just him. Bishop too, and Bishop and Charles have said it. But I would watch everything burn down with a smile on my face if it means she survives. I can't give an order knowing that that order would kill her. It's not in me.
Then
It's
don't.
not...
It's not okay. That's not fair to you. It's not fair to anyone here. We just lost Oppo, and they're trying to make demands like that.
Draz claims he might know a way to save Cam, and I have to talk to Joe to do that. I'm hoping that it can be... They're only saying if I can't find a cure, but even so, I just can't do it. If we can't find a cure, if there truly is no cure, then I can't guarantee I can do it. I'm pretty sure the entity will take
There will
over
be a
before I
cure.
let that happen. I know.
There will be.
There has to be.
There is. There has to be. We won't do it. Even if you did give that order, I would not follow it.
I appreciate that. I would never give that order. I don't care what I have to do to prevent that from happening, but I will prevent it. I know gods. People who could slay gods. Surely one of them can fix this problem. I mean, for fuck's sake, Joe has consumed a god. Twice.
It won't happen. It'll be okay. Dad said he knew something, so we'll go off of that. It'll take time, but it'll work. It has to.
Yes.
I swear to God.
Can I ask you something that... I just need to ask you this. Is it possible for an elf and a human to breed?
Huh?
Is it possible for an elf in it? Okay.
I mean, not in the normal way, at least. Like, I could see taking DNA from each, maybe, or maybe genetic fuckery, but I don't think they could genuinely... Someone gets pregnant and has an actual child unless there's some kind of magic witch going on. That even I don't know about.
Time for me to roll. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Sentry, I need to talk to you
Even
over
then,
here. Listen, a while ago, you can't tell anyone else about this. Nobody. I found out something recently. I was in the lab, I was working on Apothecary's Duelim crystal for the sword, and I felt something. I felt a power being awakened. It was just like when I unlocked my bloodlust. It was just like it. I follow the source back.
Someone else has bloodlust?
Yes, but listen, I followed the source, and I saw a doorway to a spirit world. I went there, and there was a girl. She had dirty blonde hair, her eyes were red, and I look at what she was up to, and Caleb was sitting there burning the whole fucking burning a building down with a family of 3 in it. It seemed to be some kind of child and parents, but upon talking to this elf has been invading my spirit world constantly, looking at my memories, only the positive ones, none of the complicated ones that could be compromising, only my positive memories that have nothing to do with anything. I talk to her, and I find out that she is Adia and Caleb's kid. A half elf, half human.
How is that possible?
I have no idea, but Caleb
That's
was gonna.
not physically
Caleb,
possible unless.
listen, she's
A ritual.
16. She's
So-
16.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'm not done though.
Oh my god.
Next thing I know, Caleb was gonna kill her because apparently she was tainted morally by this civilian, I guess. And I possessed her.
You possessed her?
Using the entity.
That's the thing you
Caleb
could
can
do.
do that to me. Caleb did it to me
Oh,
multiple times,
right.
so
Yeah,
I did it.
no, that makes
yeah.
sense. I just didn't
Of
know
course
you could
I
do
asked
it
for
to
her, 'cause
someone else.
Technically,
Okay,
I
that's
could do it
fine,
to Dean if I wanted to. Anyway, I ended up
but-
fighting Caleb for a while. She knew
Uh-huh.
spirit magic, she knew light magic, and dark magic. I was able to use all 3 of those things in her body. That is
Huh?
not here, not in my body, but the point is. Go ahead.
So they have the best of both worlds, essentially. The idea of they can use magic and spirit magic naturally, or spiritual magic. Do they also have a spirit power?
She had bloodlust just like me.
Yeah, she had the blusterous, so... Huh?
She seems
So-
to only have the one.
Oh my god.
Which makes sense, because beastkins normally have one. Because they're part
Yeah.
human.
They're only part human, not... Oh my god. How did they do
And-
that?
I don't know, but eventually Adia found out, and she shot a curse at me. A magic curse. And my amulet fucking just tanked it, and my amulet seemed to have said no on the whole curse thing, luckily. But all I know is after it was done, she told me that she really wants to escape and that she wants me to tell nobody until Caleb or somebody reveals her existence completely, because she doesn't want it to be.
So why are you telling me?
Because I can't keep this kind of secret to myself, and I trust you very
That's-
greatly to keep that a secret.
That's fair. That is understandable, actually.
Which also,
Okay.
that means in the span of just those years, he had 2 whole families: Dean and Alara, and me and Cam and Melia. God, isn't that like 5 kids? Holy shit.
Alara?
Alara is the elf's name.
Oh, okay. Shit. They're 16?
16 years old. Fuck. And she was wearing a skirt, which, that means I was technically wearing one.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I don't. Listen, I don't know how people walk around with that thing.
Yeah, okay.
But I told her that Leslie's vision and a lot of things are pointing, and Caleb's promises that I'm gonna fight Caleb at the end of this whole conflict. I told her to wait for the right moment. I'm hoping that when that day comes, she can use that chaos to leave. But she told me to not tell anyone because that could compromise both her situation and the people who reveals it. And I have a feeling that the Alliance knows slightly about what's going on, and they know that I'm connected to it. And if they find that out, then I could get in trouble. I'm playing stupid. I told Hugh earlier today that I knew nothing about it. I told Charles I knew nothing about it. But I know the truth. Caleb killed that family of 3 because of Alara. All I know is Adia said very specifically that she is one of a kind, and we can only make her one of her kind once. That's what Adia said.
So they value her at
Yes.
some sense. Okay.
From what it sounds like, she is literally the only thing that matters to them. Also, it seems Caleb has aged. So, you know, that might be a win for me. I mean, if he's getting older, that means he's getting weaker, right? I mean,
Supposedly.
the implications of... Wait, that would mean she's genetically similar to an Arcanite.
Holy shit.
Maybe that's the whole ball game. Maybe that's what they're fussing about.
They would
Actually, maybe
essentially have a new version of an acolyte on their side. That would be a reason to keep them in their check. So,
From what I was able to read on her, she's similar to my situation, actually. Someone who's on the good moral side who just wants to not be part of that fucking hellhole. Actually, from what I understand, she actually uses the room I used to live in back in the day. I wonder if my gun is still there.
my head hurts. I'm gonna go lay down. I was
At some point,
not
can
drinking.
She also, I already know, Lucius ratted you out.
Shit, no.
At some point soon, I really want to do that ritual that Alara gave me. That ritual I gave you, by the way. She said she wanted it to be a sign of trust. That basically, you know, you can trust me, so I gave you this.
Yeah, we can do it when I wake up from a nap.
We'll do it tomorrow on me
feeling
first.
Make sure it's safe.
Yeah. Anything that happens to me,
yeah,
I can
okay,
handle
I'll-
it.
I'm gonna
Hold on,
take a
you.
nap.
Nah,
Taking a
nah, nah.
nap.
You come over here. You come over here, you.
Taking a nap.
Here,
No.
he's holding a serum. Do you want a hangover? No, you don't. Come here.
I already. No! You can't make me! You can't make me! No!
You realize I'm faster than you, right?
No!
It tastes like chocolate milk.
Lies, slander.
Where do you think you're going?
Fuck. No, go away, go away, go away. I'm going to go take a nap. I already had something. That would make it is no thing. Okay, but
Oh well, in that case, have you eaten today?
you know what? I'm gonna go take that nap now. You know, sleep's really important. I should do that. So I'm gonna
Sentry.
I'm gonna go do that.
Oh God, I'm stuck. Hold on.
Twilight, quick question. Can John get into your room?
Yes. He has master key commands, so he could.
I figured. No worries.
Picks you up.
I will say he has access to the security he has put in there. Any security Twilight has put in there will respond aggressively.
Listen, I just... I know this is a bit personal, but... May I ask why you're not wearing your mask anymore?
Well, part of it is I semi-broke it when I hit it at the wall. Kinda. Not really. I could still wear it if I wanted, but, Avo used to mention how my scars make me stronger. And then someone else mentioned that they actually look good on me. and that I should wear them with pride, knowing that I survived it. So,
Sentry, you're one of the strongest people I know.
you know, literal gods, John. I don't think so.
Listen, you know. Let me tell you something. At the grand scheme of things, power doesn't mean anything. What matters is skill. That's all that matters. The only reason I was able to beat Jace down when Cam died the first time is because I had the means and the skill. If you know someone's attack patterns, their power level doesn't mean dick diddly. Because at the end of the day, if me and Jace had our powers all taken away, I would be the victor. Although he would probably disagree with me on that. But that's besides the point. The point is, you are beautiful just the way you are. And I don't think you need the mask anymore. However, if you need it fixed, you know, holler at me and I'll fix it for you.
No, that's fine.
Alright.
I've not really come to terms with what has happened, but I've accepted that it's happened.
Right.
If that makes sense. Twilight, I want to go to bed, but he won't let me.
I just want to know if you've done self-care today.
I want to go to bed.
They have not seen them eat today. I have seen them and made
Damn
them
it.
drink water.
You weren't supposed to mention
Thank you. Thank you. You see
Twilight,
floor
you traitor.
panels. You see floor panels
No.
like keep you in
Assume-
place.
No.
You making the assumption that I'm on your side. Because I am. The side of your well-being.
Sentry, look at me. What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Burger?
Yep. Chicken burger.
Okay.
I wanted Kraken sushi earlier, but I didn't. So I didn't have any leftovers.
Okay, I'll make you the burger.
Can I sit down?
A chair appears behind you.
No, over there.
I'll come over here.
Dang it!
Wise.
You know, I meant what I said
Wise.
earlier. I refuse to fucking kill my sister for the fucking hive. I will watch this planet burn down before that happens.
It's shitty that they even told you to fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Bishop-
If I hear Bishop talk about it, I'm gonna wring his neck. I hope you know that. I'm still pissed at him for what he said about Oppo.
Yeah, Bishop's kind of known to be stupid. You see, here's the thing. He says he gives you a drink, a burger, and fries, and he puts a little bendy straw in the drink.
He takes the fries.
You see,
I'll be
here's
right
the thing. I'm not mad at Charles for saying what he did. He's under a lot of pressure by the entire fucking planet. So he has a pass. Bishop, however, he has a missing sister too. And yet he said that to me. He knows that I'd rather... He should know.
Understand like, the betterment of the world. I can understand why Charles said it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little angry with Charles, but to understand, whatever. But Bishop, I don't know. He's been saying more of these things lately, and it pisses.
I think it's because he feels the pressure of getting to 5's danger. He feels the pressure of responsibility. Knowing him, I think he's getting
else's sister on the line. That's a low.
Yeah, I know. What he essentially said is, am I really going to prioritize Cam's life over billions and billions of people?
The
If it was
counter
his
asks.
sister, would he do the same?
Exactly.
Listen,
Twilight
just-
has a pizza box and is eating pizza.
Listen, if I had to choose between a planet's safety or like Cam or Sentry, I would burn it all down.
I've never hid my motives for being here.
I would.
There was an opportunity.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
August.
If I had a chance at them, I would let this planet burn.
Same here. By the way, understand that I called dibs on one of the final blows for her because I'm getting a chunk of that fucking shoulder of hers because of what she did to my shoulder. Taking a fucking chunk out of my shoulder. I'll take a chunk out of hers and I'll fucking... Whew, it'll be a trophy.
You know,
I'm keeping the eye.
honestly, I don't even know why I'm here anymore. At first, it was just me and Oppo trying to find more about his creator and my sister, but then we haven't found anything on her since we found out she was in Lecter Corp. That's all.
I mean, I have a
And
lead.
I don't... What?
I found it out today. I was waiting for you to be a little better mentally.
Fair, actually. Fair enough.
If you want me to tell you
I
the
just-
lead, I'll tell you. I mean, I just want to make sure you're ready to hear it, you know? And
I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm worried. I don't know, I don't really have a reason to be here anymore. I mean, Richard, the guy who fucking imprisoned me for 8 years, is gone.
In a
the Stein
toilet
family's all
somewhere.
gone. There's...
I'm making a joke at John's expense.
my advice, Sentry, you fight here because it's what Appa would have wanted. I mean, that has to be the reason. I mean, he gave. Hmm?
He didn't want to fight in this war. That's the thing. He
That's
was
the-
only here because of me.
I mean, if
He
that's
got
the case, then
attached
why
to
did
the
he?
people and protected the people, but it wasn't for
My
the
only
war,
thing is,
if
why would
that
he?
makes sense.
If that's the case, then why would he give me his fucking Dulum crystal? Something that held his very being, with the specific instructions to make it into a weapon.
Because he... How do I explain this? He knew you were gonna fight it, no matter what. And he didn't want you to fight it alone.
Sentry, you see one of those moments where
I'm
John's
not...
trying to
And
spit
even
something
if...
out.
And even if it was, I don't think I'd want to fight a war or someone else.
But would you fight a war for your friends?
Yes, and I'm not saying I'm gonna leave. And I've grown attached to the people here. I'm not saying that I'll leave, but it's... I don't have a real reason to be doing it anymore, if that makes sense.
I would say a good reason is to find a reason.
My reason may be selfish, wanting to see my father's head on a pike. Dibs, by the way. But
I have no interest in Caleb.
But
I may take Adidas.
listen, I just called dibs on his head. Anyway, just one of the biggest defining things in my life was my first Lecter Corp, one of my first Lecter Corp missions. My order was to... It seems a family was feeding a rebellion, like a rebellion soldier's child. Caleb didn't like that. So Caleb ordered me and my squad to go over there and kill the family. and then I saw a child. And I was ordered by August to kill them. I refused to do that. August proceeded to knock me out, and when I woke up, that family was dead in their house while the house was burning. It was... That was the day I realized I needed to leave. I can't sit willingly and allow for things like that to happen in this world without me fighting to stop it. Then again...
I just don't know. I'm caught in a crossroads. Oppo doesn't... Oppo had a goal. His goal was not with the rebellion, but with something else. He wanted to make something. And it's possibly impossible, you know? Like, it's not... It's may not even be real, but he set his life out to do it. That's what we always did together, until I found my lead. But maybe I should go back to that, is all. I'm caught at a crossroads. He left me his notebook, and his notebook asked me, in a note, the last page, he asked me to continue his research, and I don't know if I should do that here.
I think you should do it here.
Why?
And I'm not saying that for selfish reasons.
Then what are the reasons?
Do something. The best way I can say it is, you should pursue that research together with the people that you care about and the people that care about you. If you share that knowledge with the ones you care about, then Appa will be remembered for generations to come. Trust me when I say, doing research on something for many years, it's a fool's errand. You realize it took me 6 years just to learn. I don't know. I just heard that saying one time, and I thought it was an appropriate time to say it.
That's not what he means, Century. What he means is only, for example, the system I use for my armor was told to me by hundreds of my peers and the people who taught me was impossible. They told me it was a fool's errand. And over time, I slowly worked on it, but I will say, it was a fool to try, because you have to be crazy to try something that's impossible. But when you can prove that it is possible, you turn a fool's errand into a miracle.
I just...
What he said.
Oppo spent his whole life doing it. Even before he was sentient. That was literally the reason he was made. And he spent so many years alone doing it, researching and trying, but he didn't succeed, and I don't know.
If I may make a suggestion, that might be the very reason that he didn't succeed. I would never be so bold to say that my armor was solely created by me. There were hundreds of people that I talked to, got advice from. I shared the dream with many people, and together we made something that shouldn't be possible.
I failed miserably at nanotech at first until David showed me the way.
I don't think that's my point. I don't think anyone here knows about it, though. Or will. I need people who are better than me at,
Well, I do know one guy who knows a thing. Actually, you met them before. You met them. Remember the goat
Which
guy?
one?
The goat that gave you that helped you. The goat that helped with the cybernetics. That guy.
Yeah.
He
The
actually.
guy who reminds me of a son of a bitch. Yeah. Never. Sorry. Lingering hatred to my original spirit. Well, my second spiritual teacher. Remind me I need to send someone to kick him now that I'm not there to do it.
Anyway, my point is, this particular guy is actually... Listen, before I was in the rebellion and I needed something done alchemy related or magic related, I'd go to him. He's a goat, beastkin, he's a really nice guy, but he also runs the biggest alchemy shop in Eden. As in, one of the big tall buildings is his fucking lab. He is a quite helpful ally to have. He's actually also the person I've been buying all the alchemy stuff from. He's actually the person who was supplying the buildings for Apothecary's lab and stuff. That building? Yeah. But yeah, no. The goat beastkin was my guy. If you need me to arrange a meeting with the guy for you, I will. But my point is,
I would like that.
I will do that. My point is, it took me 6 years to figure out the basic punch spell, and it took me even more to figure out nanotech. And now nanotech is like 50% of my clothing.
I don't know. It's something I'd have to think on in general. I don't think I want to be fighting a battle that I shouldn't be fighting.
As
And I don't
told,
mean I'd leave the rebellion or anything, but I just don't think
even if
I
you
can be on the
were
front
going to
lines.
leave, I'll give you the same advice I gave John. Stop looking for other people to give you a path. Make your own path. Find the way that you want to go. If you want to dedicate yourself to fulfilling what Apothecary could not, good. If you want to dedicate yourself to magic,
I mean, his
healing
lab
your
was rebuilt.
wounds.
You can start there.
Walk the path that you choose.
You'll always be in this rebellion, and you said you're not leaving. So
don't think I can fight for it, though.
Then don't.
you can
If you
stay
need to
behind
defend your
missions,
friends-
focus on your research. You know, it's
Focus on teaching.
focus
There are
on
plenty
teaching
of
others.
recruits.
And, yeah. I mean, look at me. I don't go on many missions these days.
I'll think about it.
See, I'm blushing a little bit. You are one of the main reasons I fight, and I need you in my life.
What is that? Can I hear the entity screaming in pain already? Yeah.
I am actively silencing him right now because he wanted me to not say how I'm feeling, but you are
good.
You are my brother, and you will always be my brother, and we will be by each other's side forever. And I care about you deeply.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, was that so hard?
I am physically tired from pushing that out.
Also, not to change the subject, but Bishops has awoken his second tier spiritual ability.
Oh, goody,
And
goody,
it's
gumdrops.
exhausting. Oh, it's actually quite exhausting. He might actually stand a chance against you. and me. He can drain stamina.
Hey, well. Either way,
Which is
I'm
no-
beat.
I am as well. I wanted to take a nap before. I
All right. Well, we'll just leave you here, Sentry. Just stay in here. You know.
He looks to see if you ate all the food.
I did. Mostly. There's like 3 fries left.
Alright,
2
fine.
fries left.
Alright.
Let's go.
He unlocks the feet and then gives you a warm glass of milk. Go to bed.
Meow. Can I see
Twilight
you tonight again? Or you're ready?
Sure. I do not
Well,
plan.
You know what magical multiverse room I'll be in.
Yeah. I just want to
Ciao.
stay more at the base. Mhm.
Oh right. He hugs you real quick.
He hugs back.
You knew I had to do that, right?
Mhm. And as you go to pull away, you can't. He has captured you. You have been stuck.
I'll come see you tomorrow morning for the ritual. All right. Jump.
Twilight is holding a glass of alcohol.
All right, I'm doing my own personal heart stop. I got IRL shit to do, but y'all have a good night. Y'all feel free to RP and then leave or whatever. All right, chat. Let me end my stream. I will see you all next week.